Okay.
Way Too Friendly by Bobby James.
You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too.
Welcome
Welcome.
to the 3 Podcast, where even the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace.
𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑.
Hey, your boy Jeff.
White Man's on the boards.
Yo,
F Mac is on the boards.
that's me.
That's me.
And we are back for another week of the 3 Oak Podcast. How does everybody feel?
𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃. Oh, feeling good.
We in here.
I just found out that how much? I think I was rewarded like over $1,000 because because of from medical payments.
Like overpayments?
I think so. That's what it said in the thing. Is like, hey, like we sent you a check in 2019. They sent me a check apparently for like what is it, 1,400 I think, 14 or 1,600. I can't remember right now, but because I just like looked at it real quick and then signed that shit and sent it in. But yeah, apparently like I overpaid at some point, and then in 2019 they sent me a check, and then like I never received that check. I don't know. Maybe I did, and maybe I just got it and then like threw it away because I thought it was just like
one of those fake, because they do be sending them fake ass checks
that have nothing. It's just like information or something.
Yeah.
Maybe I did that. I don't know. But when I found out that they sent me a check in 2019, I was like, oh shit. They said like if I just sign the form and send it to them, and then they'll like send me the money again. But I don't know if it's on its way. Crazy. I did it like a week ago or something.
I hope that's real. That sounds like a Nigerian scam.
Does it?
Low-key, yeah, I hope, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, yeah.
Was it from an official postage?
Yes. Yeah,
okay,
yeah, it was. It did say.
Like as long as it was from the hospital.
I had to make sure. Yeah, I had to make sure before, and make sure like what they were asking for and shit. They didn't even ask for that much. It was just like I had to like, make sure the Blue Cross and Blue Shield was connected and all that shit.
Okay.
Damn.
That sounds legit.
And then faxed it to them.
I wish I got a random $1,000.
I know.
Could use that shit about now.
I know. Yeah.
Well, speaking of random $1,000, I think Cashapp got that class action lawsuit thing going on.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. I heard about it today when I was listening to one of the other pods, and it's like $15 million in a fund to pay back people because they sold our like information apparently.
Oh shit.
So they got a class action lawsuit, and think we can all sign up to get some bread back.
Oh.
They said there's like big numbers coming back, but it depends on I guess how many people like sign up for this thing. Is my thought.
Yeah.
What's it say? See if we can look up the article.
Yeah, we could try to figure that out real quick.
Because I never heard nothing about this.
A few people got hacked recently. I think Ticketmaster got hacked recently.
Because I'm like,
I saw that.
Yeah.
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they've been gotten hacked a couple times.
There go the number right there.
I'm pretty sure.
who has?
Ticketmaster.
Cashapp customers
Christ.
can now claim more than $2,500 each in a $15 million settlement. Here's how.
That doesn't sound right. That math doesn't make sense to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah.
Yeah, it sounds crazy.
Let me divide that and see how many people actually
Let me check their math real quick.
and how many people can actually get that.
Right? 25. That sounds like a lot.
15 million, it said.
Yeah. 50 million.
Divided
Yeah,
by
it's
25.
class
How many
action
people? How many people are collecting?
Oh shit! I forgot the 15 million goes on top.
That well's gonna dry up real quick.
Divided by 2,500. 6,000 people.
Okay, that's okay.
Nigga, what? That is not that many people.
It's like
Hell no.
nobody. That's
Bro,
basically nothing.
There's probably like 100 million users with like a cash app. Like,
So it's like we're literally gonna get 10 cents.
those class actions like that though, it's like when Apple gives you a refund for something, nigga, it's so many millions of people, you get like $5.
Imagine cashing a check for $5.
Right, yeah. So Cashapp and Block have denied any wrongdoing but settled the litigation. They agreed to pay $15 million beyond attorney fees and administration costs that will go to impact the customers who submitted eligible claims.
Easy off. They got
All
off.
right,
That was a
customers
hand,
can
that was a
file a
wrist
claim
slap.
to say either notice ID. Yeah, what's the qualifications for like a claim though? Like,
Would you have gotten an email or something?
I don't know. Like, what would have had happen?
I think everybody who's just a user can do it
Oh wow.
because it's like information that you have on there that's been shared.
Oh yeah, because there's just information. Customers have
Yeah.
until November
Everyone was
18th to file their claim. It is unclear for now, depending on how many people file claim. Yep, that's one thing.
Yep.
Anything over 6,000, it's fucked.
That's crazy.
Impacted by the
We just
damage
jump in there and
breaches
water it down a little bit.
claims.
2,500 is a lot of money for one
Yeah.
person to get back. Especially in
2,500 would be great.
Yes, but in a class action, that's a lot.
That's gonna break
Dry
down
them
a
out.
lot. Yeah.
Out of pocket.
That's crazy. That I honestly I thought it was gonna be more than 6,000.
Costs
I
incurred
genuinely
from
did.
canceling a payment. These are the This is what happens.
Yeah, so these are like out-of-pocket expenses that you can like claim in order to get the larger amount.
Oh,
Okay, cost
Yeah.
for credit monitoring or identity theft insurance, requesting a credit report or a credit freeze, costs incurred from canceling a payment card or getting a replacement card, costs related to closing a bank account and opening a new bank account, overdraft fees that have been refunded, late or missing payment fees or charges that have been refunded. Customers can also claim for up to 3 hours of lost time at the rate of $25 per hour.
Whoa.
Additional Cash App users can file a claim to get reimbursed for transaction losses. Those claims are required submitted documentation, such as a copy of the police report.
Eesh.
What happens if they send them?
I gotta check my Yahoo mail.
Man,
See if I
it's
got any
all those
either.
situations. Like, not one person has all those situations. There's no way.
It sounds like you actually have to be a victim.
Yeah,
to get the big
yeah.
payout like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
to have all those, because it's like I haven't switched what bank or unlinked credit card. Like, that's a lot of activity on Cash. I don't spend that much time on Cash App to be even to even be doing all that. You know, I use Cash App maybe once a month.
They had to
Yeah.
overdraft your account.
Right? Yeah, I'm not using it. I feel like this is probably more for the people who have like the credit card, the Cash App credit card.
Oh, the card is yeah.
Yeah, because they're using it every time they
sure.
swipe. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Damn.
So it probably impacts them the most.
Okay.
Yeah, it definitely impacts them the most. But for I think the
Not just
casual,
regular usual.
yeah, the casual person just sending money back and forth between friends or whatever like that.
Prostitutes, yeah.
Right.
No, it's just-
If prostitutes are taking Cash App, that'd be crazy. I feel like that's illegal.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't even think drug dealers are doing Cash App yet.
Well, don't
Because they
Sam
track
don't
it.
know.
Because they
Yeah.
track it. Yeah.
Unless you
Yeah.
put family and friends.
Yeah, but now they're taxing over 600 too. So
Oh.
you definitely
okay.
don't want to do that because
Yeah.
all those money payment things, like all those money sending apps or whatever,
Yeah.
they're all, and you get taxed now if you send or receive more than 600.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Because they say you need to fill out a 1095.
Yep.
Yeah, people hate
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't blame them though.
You don't blame them? Like it's that money trail. It's a money
Yeah,
trail.
that's
man.
That's fucked up, man.
I mean, I agree. It is like without them regulating it, it does become the new black market, like the new
Biden put
money
that in-
laundering operation.
Biden put that in place.
Yeah,
That old fuck.
he going now.
Yeah, he's gone now.
Right. Well, he's alive, but
He's not a choice. He's not
Yeah,
a choice.
yeah,
Like,
right,
Is he?
right.
Is he?
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
no, he's
for
not
real.
dead.
He's
just-
alive.
Yeah. You said he's
just
gone
not
out
all
like he
there.
died or something.
Right, I know.
All right. Well, speaking of them, you know, we got Kamala now.
Uh-huh.
How's everybody feel?
All
And
my
her-
prayers
He's a
have been
politician.
answered.
I think when LOI was here, because I think they were talking about it when I got here once. And
Yeah.
I just said to them, like, it was like, she's a politician's politician. You know, like,
Yeah.
she's the most
And her-
politician in person.
And her running mate too. She picked her running
Oh,
mate.
yeah. Who is that again?
Bro, I've never seen this man in my life.
Yeah, me either.
Like,
yeah.
I have no
Yeah,
idea
yeah.
what this man.
Yeah, bring him up. Like, because
Yeah.
there was
I've
like
seen
an
a little
older
bit
white
about him.
dude, right?
Yeah, I've seen a little bit about him. Yeah,
I guess he's from Iowa or something like that. He's an Iowa senator or something.
He has
like that.
football coach vibes. He was a football coach once upon a time. He's good old American. He was a soldier.
Football.
Good old American.
What's his name again?
You know.
Yeah, from Minnesota, Tim Walz. That's
Minnesota.
What it was.
That's what it was. Not Iowa. Tim Walz.
Waltz. Yeah, Waltz.
He gives me those vibes. You
Yeah.
remember that Dave
Yep.
Chappelle sketch?
Yeah, I know you talking
And
about.
the real guy.
Yeah.
The Biog.
I mean, I knew she was gonna pick a white man. She had to.
Yeah.
A black woman running with no white. Like, either
You
her
have to balance it somehow.
Yeah, like either her picking another woman, like none of that shit was gonna fly.
She needed a foundation for this to stand on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They needed that. They needed that white man on that card. That was mandatory.
I hate it. I hate it. I get it. I hate it. But it's the reality. Of the world,
It's
right?
true as hell.
Like, you know, they
yeah.
probably spoke about that like behind scenes. Like, okay, how are we gonna play this in the best way?
Yeah.
It's like we got to get a white running mate.
You got to figure out how to dose this medicine to the American public.
Yeah.
A black woman.
Yeah, because she's already black and then like already a woman. So it's like you're giving up a double dose.
And we don't even know that she's black. Apparently,
Oh, yeah,
according
yeah.
to Trump, she apparently has been Indian.
Have y'all ever heard?
yeah.
Have y'all ever heard him speak? She did a speech in Nevada 16 hours ago. It aired. It looks like
16
Or
hours ago?
They dropped
No.
it at 16 hours
Yeah, I
ago.
saw that.
So I don't know.
No.
I saw that.
What
I
he
did
sound
see
like?
that. So he sounds a little panicked. You talking about Trump, right?
No, I'm talking
No.
about Tim Walz.
Oh, okay. His latest one. Okay, I actually have not seen the latest Tim Walz. I saw the latest Trump speech though.
He looking like Steve Martin right there.
He's got Steve Martin vibes.
And that second one down there?
Talking about this one right here.
No, right here.
Oh, right here.
All right, so he's a little jabby. He's kind of big on like he takes little jabs, little comedic jabs at their character and stuff. Which I don't know how I feel about that because it's hard to out Trump.
He actually looks like what's his name? That was like he had a meme of him sitting like this, and he was
Bernie Sanders?
Yeah. I was like, he looked like Bernie Sanders without glasses.
The young version of him.
Yeah,
Because Bernie was old by the time I saw it. Like the first time we saw him,
yeah.
that was a
That's a
old
fact.
that was an old
Yeah,
nigga, man.
yeah.
He is old. He is definitely old. There's no doubt. He's
How old is Bernie Sanders now?
in his
Yeah.
80s probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
But he, I mean,
He's
he looks
sharp.
younger.
I mean, he's relatively
Really.
sharp for his age, but he's old.
Yeah.
though. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely old. This guy's.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
he's
I
a
was
little
gonna
older.
He's
than
82.
Kamala.
He's 82.
No,
Yeah,
Bernie
Bernie
Sanders.
Sanders.
Yeah.
82 years old.
This
And
guy's
we've been
just-
talking shit about Biden and Trump.
Yeah.
This nigga's
Yes,
82
yes.
But
years
I
old.
mean, they be talking about they talk so much about Biden's age just because of how like slow he is as well.
Yeah.
Like, but at least like they talked about Bernie Sanders' age, but at least he was sharp.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
He
Right.
was
Sharp
just
for
he was
his
just he was
age,
just
yeah.
old as hell.
Yeah,
But
Trump is 78 too.
yeah,
78
Like they're all
close.
up there.
Yeah.
yeah. At least he was sharp, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a concern, though. I do remember that. But it was like, shit, we see what certain ages can do to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
not everybody's aging gracefully out here.
Right. Well, Bernie was pretty, like I said, he's pretty sharp. So therefore, his age wasn't really in question as much
Right.
during his
Yeah.
run.
He's older than Biden. Yeah,
His
Biden's
views
81.
were in question.
I saw a video of Biden, like, give a speech. He got off the plane, gave a speech at the podium, and then started walking back on the plane. And everybody's, like, on the ground, like, what are you doing right now?
Oh,
And then nigga walked all the way back up the stairs.
They should have just closed the door and then just let the cameras leave, just so that it didn't look like
Hey,
he
you
was
don't see
insane.
nobody calling his name. I guess
Yeah.
they don't want to make a scene either.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They should just let him do it. They should
They,
have let him.
they should have just let him go back and just fly back out again.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just go through the motions.
What's it
Right.
look like to stop him in the
It
middle
looks,
of
That's
that?
it
what I'm
looks,
saying.
yeah, it looks terrible.
To
Yeah.
turn him around and lead him in the right direction. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I also feel like he didn't write that letter. You know, the letter that he.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, no.
You know,
ChatGPT
yeah.
wrote
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. It sounded too.
Had no
clean.
hand in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, had no hand in that.
I'm starting to pay for ChatGPT now.
Oh,
for
really?
real?
No way.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, it's pretty worth it.
I believe
Really?
that.
Like, what have you been doing?
It
with
fills-
$20
gaps.
a month.
Oh.
It's kind of expensive.
That's kind of expensive.
How much you say?
$20 a month.
20
So-
bucks a month?
Is it?
It's kind of crazy, right?
That's a gym membership.
So do you
Nigga,
approach it?
That's more than some gym members. Because
Yeah.
mine at
Mine
Fitness
was
Connection is
10.
only $10.
Yeah.
My Planet Fitness is only $10. Yeah.
Yeah,
20 a
so-
month. That's Apple TV
Yeah.
all day.
Oh, is that how
I
much?
think it's
Apple-
like 20. I'm pretty sure it's like 20 a month.
Shit, I thought it was $5.
Yeah, it's cheaper than.
It's
20
cheap as
now.
hell.
No way. No way. It's
Yeah.
like $5.
Apple TV is dumb cheap. I
Because
remember.
Netflix is like 15 or something
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Netflix is like 18.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
hard.
that's- I'm
Netflix
surprised.
is like 18. I
Is
feel like Apple,
ChatGPT entertaining enough
$9.99, yeah.
to be more expensive
and
than
and
Netflix?
and it just moved to $9.99 because it was
Yeah.
like $6
Oh,
for a
for
very
sure.
long time.
That's
For sure.
surprising.
It's
Actually,
$9.99.
$10. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
that
$10.
is surprising.
Yeah, because it was
okay.
like I'm telling it was $5 for a very long
Apple
time.
One is $20, but I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. What that
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
that's probably how you like.
Apple does
like,
not have enough programming for it to justify
Hell
Apple
no.
One. Like, what the fuck
Apple
is
One.
that?
What are the perks of that?
I don't even know.
So the thing with ChatGPT is, I asked Brandon because I was like, all right, before I make this decision, like, what is the best AI
Yeah.
thing? Because he's gonna know. You know what I'm saying? And he was like,
Oh, is it?
ChatGPT is the best one. And he was like, just do the paid version of it because you run out of searches.
Oh, you do? With
That's
the
how
free
they
one?
did. That's how they get you. Like you know, the free version is whatever. You can use the free version, but it runs out.
You only get a certain
Oh.
amount per month or something.
Yeah, you only get a certain amount of like entries or whatever
Is
like
it
that.
like per month or just finite? Just
per
like,
month.
Okay.
Per month, yeah. So, but I burned through it pretty quickly.
Pretty
it seemed
quick,
like,
yeah.
because maybe like a week ago or almost 2 weeks ago, they told me you reach your limit until the 15th. I was like, damn.
Oh shit.
That's
So
crazy.
it's like I burned through it in like a week.
Yeah.
What were you looking up all that time to run
I was
out
trying
of
to
entries?
like what? Yeah, what are you using it?
All type
like,
of shit.
for? Oh, all type of
Just
shit.
random shit.
You probably
And
just tested
it's
it out.
good. It is good. Like whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
whatever I would Google, I was chat GPTing.
Okay.
Instead,
Actually, I was doing more on chat GPT than I would on Google.
Interesting. But I mean, you're asking it to be creative. So I mean, like when you say you were Googling stuff and you were using Chat, what do you mean? Because like ChatGPT, like supposed to be producing quote unquote original ideas or whatever.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like obviously you were saying you're using it more than Google. Like what do you mean you were like you were?
I was
Like is
searching-
ChatGPT a search engine?
Right. That's what I'm like.
that's the way
I
you're
didn't
making it
know.
sound.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a
It
search
can
engine.
service both.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it can. So like a lot of the
Whoa,
times
alright.
it'll give you just the information straight up.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of the times I'll ask for some sort of information and I'm like provide the hyperlink for everything that you just laid out.
Okay.
And it'll send me the hyperlink to the exact thing that it was give me that it might have pulled the information from.
Yeah.
So I can go directly to the website too.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. That makes a lot more sense. I mean,
So it just makes it easier in terms of like I'm able to work out the point that it's nice because you can work out. You know, sometimes when you're Googling something, you have to know exactly how to search it in order to find it.
Together. Yeah.
I'm able
exact
to
match.
like work it out in conversation in ChatGPT.
Oh. Okay.
Gotcha.
So
Okay, okay.
whatever my first Google search is, it's probably going to be the same ChatGPT search, right? And then it'll lay it out, and then it's like, then I'll put in there, oh, okay, I don't care about anything but except that third point. That's the point that I actually want to harp in on. So give me more information on that third point.
Okay.
And then it'll
it
be
will.
like, okay, cool. And then it'll give me the information on the third point.
Okay.
And then if it's what I'm looking for, I'll be like, all right, provide the hyperlink for this. It doesn't do timestamps. I try to get it to do timestamps. It doesn't do that. I wish it did.
That's
that
probably
shit.
coming though.
Yeah, because I was like, give me the exact timestamp that this thing happens at.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
gotta
it
be
does
coming
shit
at
like
some
that.
point. Yeah.
I know Drew.
Okay.
He was saying that he was using it. He was having like a conversation with it. He was saying like, "Hey, I think you used Jurassic Park as a example." And he was like, "Hey, tell me about Jurassic Park," and then it just like laid out from every beat and everything that it did. And he was like, "Okay, tell me," and getting very specific about
So you
like,
haven't used it
break
yet?
down this and all that stuff. And he was just showing me because he was just like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, you
and then
haven't
I was
used
like, "Holy
ChatGPT
shit!"
yet?
It seemed like me.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I've
no.
never
You gotta
used it
try
either.
it. You'll get
Yeah.
lost in it.
I've not
Yeah.
used it either. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get lost in it. There's another one called Bard. That's the Google one.
Yeah.
I've used that one.
Yeah. I don't know if they have any limit for that. But yeah, it's pretty fantastic, honestly.
Interesting.
Bard is I think Bard has, since it's Google's AI, it has slightly more updated information. Like if something just happened like an hour ago,
Yeah.
the odds of it being on Bard are higher than ChatGPT.
Okay.
Oh.
Because
Chat-
it's linked into Google's.
Yeah, so I think
newsfeed and
ChatGPT
stuff.
is more of like a bank kind of thing or whatever, but yeah.
Oh, Bard is now Gemini. What the
Okay,
fuck?
so you think
Gemini and Gemini is the one that what's the Google AI? You know when you Google something and then it gives you AI? I think that might be Gemini.
Yeah, it's Gemini.
So
Yep.
so is it that ChatGPT is a little more crowdsourced and Google is a little more based off of the Google database?
I think so.
Okay, that makes sense.
Which one is this?
This is Gemini, the new.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Menace.
Right. How can I help you today? I mean, we don't have to use it.
Hold on, what are your options? Hold on, okay, brainstorm ideas for mocktail. For a mocktail, am I reading out? Yeah, given specific
Yeah.
ingredients. When have you ever?
No, they're just giving you random
They're,
stuff.
they're,
it's
they're
just
almost
giving you
they're like
random
yeah, they're
stuff,
just
yeah.
they're scattershotting you right now, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I've
so-
never Googled none of that
Okay, I was
shit.
gonna say like you make mocktails, bro.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a cocktail without alcohol, I believe.
Right.
That what it is?
mocktail.
Sober, yeah, it's sober.
Okay.
It's sober bartending.
Yeah.
Sounds like a person fighting demons.
Right?
Speaking of that shit, I had sleep paralysis last night.
Oh shit.
Yeah, in the middle of the night. And I think it was because I watched the movie The Mothman Prophecies. It's like,
Wait.
man, fuck it.
I always get it mixed up. Wait, is there a demon present? Is there a demon present in every sleep paralysis? I don't understand. Like, is that
So, well, sometimes you hear voices, but
Okay.
but it was just like I couldn't move and like you hallucinate and shit. hallucinate.
I had it once. I had it
I
once,
hope
and it
it's
was recent.
hallucination.
I had it once, and it was recent. Like, that's the only reason I can have this conversation.
I've never had that.
I've
shit.
never had the
Never
demon.
had it?
I didn't have the demon. That's
never
why I
had
was like,
sleep
I don't know if I had it. I did. I had it.
I'm pretty
I had
sure
it
I
one time.
haven't.
It's crazy because it's like you wake up.
And you can't move.
Yeah, it's like you wake up and you're looking like you could see around, but you can't wake up, like you can't. Get
Yeah,
up.
and some people
You
have
can't
like
get up.
different like theories for it. Like some people say it's like, you know,
A spirit or
your
some
spirit
shit.
is like half out of its body and all that shit. I have no idea what it is, but I remember.
I feel like you have it a lot.
The first one I had, I was like 5 or 6,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember exactly the dream that gave it to me. I had a dream of the Chipmunks, the cartoon.
Yeah, the cartoon.
Yeah, and there was smoke coming out of their dressing room, and they came out, started coughing, and I woke up coughing, and then I couldn't move. I was,
They were
and then
coughing with their little chipmunk voices.
yeah.
Sped up.
Yeah, sped up coughing. Yeah, they were coughing, and like it was just green smoke coming out of their dressing room, and I woke up coughing, and then like I couldn't move for like a couple of seconds, and then like once I was able to, and speak, you can't really talk
Yeah,
either.
you can't speak. Yeah.
And then like once I was able to, I was like, Mom.
But
Yeah.
you like try to speak and you like
You can't.
whisper almost, and it's like
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, no, I definitely had that. one
But I
time.
mean, but I haven't had it in a long time though.
Yeah, me
Like,
either. I haven't had it in years.
Until last night, I was like, I'll watch the Mothman Prophecies, the Richard
I
Gere
don't even know what
movie.
that
Yeah, it came out in 2002, and apparently it's about like the true stories of like this people would claim to see this figure that they would call the Mothman in certain parts of the world and all that stuff. And then in 2002, they made a movie about it, and
What's that guy's name?
Richard Gere. Yeah.
He's a white all-star.
Yeah.
he is
He's a writer.
actually.
He's an all-star.
Yeah,
A deceased white all-star, right?
he's an
No,
all-star.
he's alive.
That's a lot,
Which
yeah.
one died? I feel like one of those.
Which white actor?
one like him died. I feel like.
Which one of the
sure he's
whites
alive?
died?
Let's go out throughout the millions of.
Of white people that have lost their life.
Yo, who was doing the pottery in that movie Ghost?
Oh,
sitting behind
Patrick
the girl.
Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
He does kinda look like him.
He's the one that died.
Yeah, he does kind of look like him.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Take it out.
Yeah, but I was just like, I haven't seen it in a long time, so I just decided to watch it last night. I was like, oh, it'll be fun. It's just really like creepy. It's a very atmosphere type of movie. You know, you don't really see the Mothman. They don't
Yeah.
show you him. They just the way they speak about him. He's like 8 feet tall, and
So he's like a horror.
So you never
film?
see it?
yeah,
They're
it's
just-
like a horror thriller.
Are they chasing it? But it's actually a murderer.
No, it's like apparently like it's this being or beings. They say there's a bunch of beings, but they can tell you what's going to happen and shit. Like premonitions, like hey, 39 people in this car crash are gonna die. You know, and then some people will be like, and I looked in the newspaper and it actually happened. Now, grain of salt. You know, they say it's based on true events. You know, but every time a movie says that, you have to take it with a grain of salt. You know,
Blair Witch Project said that too, right?
huh? The Blair Witch Project.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
shit.
the same shit.
Yeah, yes, but they intentionally tried to fool everybody, which they fucking did.
One of the real ones, wasn't it Amityville Horror?
Oh, Amityville Horror.
Was that one
yeah.
for
I've never heard of that.
I've heard of it, but I
Yeah, I
didn't know about
understand.
it.
But I also don't watch movies like that either.
Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah,
I'm not
or
surprised.
horror either.
Right, yeah.
Wait, they said that about Amityville Horror?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That it was based on a true story.
events.
Oh, you know what? I think
I guess so.
I think I remember them saying there's a house. There actually is a house. It's still standing. It's just this. Yeah, it's got
Based on real life crimes.
it's crimes though.
Okay, yeah, so
It's
it's
crimes,
probably one of those things where it's like, you know, demon and, you
Oh,
know,
gotcha,
possess
okay.
the guy and...
So then it's saying, wait. So then the story also involves some people being terrorized by paranormal activity for 28 days before Flint. Yeah. Okay. So somebody bought the house after the murder, and they're saying they had paranormal activity, right? That's what we're saying. Is that what I gather?
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
That, like every origin story of like.
Facts.
Every
Gotcha.
horror movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finally saw Deadpool.
Oh, yeah. We briefly talked
Yeah,
about it.
Deadpool
right? Yeah.
first.
Have we all
Wolverine.
seen it at this point?
Yeah, have
Yeah.
we? So
Can
like,
we
could
speak
talk
freely?
about it.
I'm about to say we can
Yeah.
speak freely. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
At this
Yeah.
point, because we were being coy because like some of you haven't
Yeah.
seen it, but
I've
now
seen it,
it's just
yeah.
like, and you were saying like, yeah, you finally saw the.
It was like extra gay, bro.
Yeah, oh yes, it was actually.
Damn.
Yeah.
It was like. I'll watch the first two again. I'm not.
You wouldn't watch
pressed.
the third again?
Nah,
No.
I'm
But
not
that's just
pressed on
Deadpool,
it.
right? That's just Deadpool, right? Are there any Deadpool fans like in here? Somebody that's like
No.
actually
Nah,
because some
I
people
didn't even
are
know
just-
about Deadpool till the movie came
To the
out.
Okay, because some
movie,
people
yeah.
actually are really like they understand the franchise.
Like they
Because
know
my
the
understanding-
comic of
Yeah,
him.
it's my
Oh,
understanding.
yeah,
if you know
no,
the
I had no
comic,
idea
if you
about it.
really know the character, then what you're talking about right now is just like, well, yeah, they had to be true. They
Yeah, I
had to be
felt
true
like he
to
was
the
super
character.
gay in the first two, but everybody's telling me this third one was crazier.
The thing is, like,
crazy.
with this character, him being extremely gay is kind of new. Him being a perv was
the
always the
thing.
case.
That was
Yeah,
regular.
that was
That,
very
okay.
regular.
That was definitely
Yeah.
regular.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they probably like Ryan Reynolds probably added it on as like a more jokey, you know. I mean, it's always like he's always doing it for laughs, you know. But like I said, I thought that maybe he's just as gay in the second one. I knew that the first time I had that reaction was in the second one, where I was just like the way he was interacting with Colossus.
Yeah.
And touching his
Yeah.
ass.
Right.
And,
I don't know, but
like
that
he was,
one was
way more touchy feely, and you know,
Yeah.
That's why the third one
suggestive.
didn't do it. Like I didn't think it was
I
that
didn't
crazy
even-
because
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah, I
I
didn't
feel like
even
this is
notice
who
it.
he is or how he's
I thought
been.
the
but-
third one. I thought they turned it up a notch compared to even that.
They had
I'm
to,
glad
right?
it's not just
Yeah.
me.
But, yeah, but what did he do that was more egregious than
Okay.
grabbing Colossal's ass?
One was that one scene when they were all gathered at his house. He went outside
Yes.
with the people. And he was
Yes.
like talking about being a bottom. That was crazy.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
wild.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You're right,
Yes.
you're right.
He was talking about.
He was really
That's
walking
true.
them through it. Like
Yeah,
right. He
okay,
drugged
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, yo, this is
so he did
crazy.
turn it on.
I was like, this is lit.
Because he was getting descriptive. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. Normally it's just a casual gay
Yeah.
joke.
It's one line.
But it
okay.
was so many.
Okay, yeah,
and
yeah,
all of them had like extreme detail damn near
He
this
leaned
time.
very heavily into the jokes. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They stopped being one-liners. You're right. He was starting to play a persona.
Oh,
almost.
the other
Yeah.
one. The other
I can
one
see.
where what did he do? He jumped back to that fat dude that was apparently checking him out or something.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the dude in
Oh,
the
yeah,
office.
yeah,
the dude
yeah.
in
And then
the
he like
office.
disappeared.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, so even the Colossus thing, like that was
Yeah,
light.
yeah.
I felt like that was light still. Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
gay, but it was just like I got the humor
You got
in
the
it.
gist.
This one, I was like, yo, y'all are really trying to paint a scene for me.
I agree.
Every time a gay
Yeah.
joke comes up, y'all are trying to make sure I know exactly what's happening.
That you could visualize it.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And then just like there's parts of the like I think that'll be like Deadpool 3 for me is gonna be one of those movies like I'll skip to the scenes that I want to see. Like,
Oh yeah,
you know what I
remember
mean?
We
I
were
agree.
talking about like how it wasn't that much of a story.
It really wasn't.
It was just a
Yeah.
lot of action.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it really wasn't shit
It
going
was, it was
on.
It
mostly
was a bunch of
a
comedy.
cameo
It was a bunch
fest.
of
Yeah.
random. It was like a comedy sketch
Cameo.
and
Yeah.
cameos.
Cameo
and-
driven.
That's
yeah.
I mean that's like the thing that kind of even drew me into because everybody was like, hey, there's gonna be a bunch of people in it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was a bunch of people in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn sure, yeah.
And a lot of people expected the movie to be like, oh, now Deadpool's in the MCU, but by the end of the movie, he went back to his universe anyways. So it's like,
Correct.
technically,
And then what
nothing
does
Oh yeah,
that
he
say?
did. That's true. Yeah.
After taking every other part of the MCU lightly, like he went back to his own shit. He had nerve to make fun of all the other parts of the MCU, and then he went back to his own part.
So that makes
So
me
it's like-
wonder, like, was that subliminally his way of saying that he's not in the MCU, or is
Right.
he's just gonna stay in his universe and that's it?
Well, he was only dealing with members of the MCU who got chopped. Right. So that was the whole joke, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that is what he's saying. I don't know. Because
Oh,
he
yeah,
can't-
that's right.
Because technically his character will not fit into the regular MCU. He's vulgar.
Yeah, because it was like the 20th century, like almost the movie almost seemed like it was a love letter to the 20th century Fox.
Because there was even in
Characters.
that the
Like
underworld
Elektra
or
and shit.
whatever they call that, you
Yeah.
saw the 20th Century Fox thing like
Yeah.
halfway buried
Yeah,
in the
halfway
sand.
And that was the
Yep.
meta nature of it. It was just saying like
Yeah.
all the movies that the MCU abandoned, you know,
Are-
and
are
all
in
the
the-
actors.
are in the void and
Yeah.
shit.
The
Even
Void, that's what they
that's
called
what
it.
it
Even
The
though
Void.
Blade is technically not a 20th Century Fox because Blade was like New Line Cinema.
I was happy
But-
when I saw him pop up.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I don't,
yeah,
and
I
I'm
didn't
good on
care.
a recast. Just give us
Oh,
another
yeah,
Blade
yeah.
movie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A younger,
For sure.
yeah.
Yeah, like-
No, with
what,
him.
What'd you say? Oh,
Yeah, just give us
Just give
him.
him-
Just
just
give
give
us
him-
a Blade
oh, you
movie.
say
Yeah.
recast.
Especially
okay.
after watching that, I'm like, he could do it.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Like
yeah.
after seeing him in the suit, I'm like, hey, he seems
He's
pretty
still
fucking
good.
capable to me.
A little makeup. He didn't age crazy. He's still in decent shape.
Yeah, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I mean, the recast. I wasn't mad at the recast either. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
But still, I'm like,
Yeah.
this nigga got another movie in him.
Yeah,
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
sure.
Like,
Yeah, I
agree.
For
he
sure.
definitely got another movie in
When
him,
he
and
did
I
that
wouldn't
shit.
be mad at that.
I'm telling you, like when he walked out, I think I was the only one that said "Holy shit" out loud.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I did not see that coming
I wasn't expecting him at all.
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, at
man.
all.
He was the least.
Yeah.
Oh, and also because apparently, like when what was that third Blade movie? Like Blade Trinity, I think it was
Blade
called.
Trinity,
Remember,
yeah.
Ryan Reynolds was in that.
He was.
He was one of the two white people that was with him. Remember, it was Jessica
shit.
Biel and Ryan Reynolds. And
I remember that.
on that
I haven't
shoot,
seen that one in so long. I haven't
Yeah, I
seen
only
that.
saw that
Any, I
once,
haven't seen
and
any of
it
those
was-
movies in a long time.
Yeah.
Very
yeah,
good.
the
They're
first
all
one is
good.
still my favorite.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
and a lot of people say that the second one is their favorite too. But the
I need
third
to,
one
I need to rewatch
is,
that whole trilogy.
yeah, the third one is known as like the worst one.
Yeah.
But
Which
it's-
happens, I feel like, all the time.
yeah, the third movies are always the
It's always-
hardest
it's
one.
always- yeah,
Sticking
bro.
that landing.
Shaky.
Yeah, bro. It's
It's
always
hard
hard
to
to
do.
close that trilogy out.
Especially if the first two were actually good.
You have to
Yeah.
have some really solid lore because you're digging so deep by the third one. It's like
Yeah.
you can it's a make or break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and then like, but Wesley Snipes was apparently a pain on set because,
Because his head was too big or something.
well, that's what the rumor was. But then I heard another
It's crazy.
one saying that
Right.
it was because I can't remember if it was from him specifically, but they were saying like how they were trying to like take the spotlight away from Blade by bringing in Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel. Because remember, Blade is a one-man show.
right,
It's
right.
Blade. Why am I teaming up with these dudes? Who? And they're not even character accurate characters. Like, you just made them up for the movie. Like, who the fuck are these guys?
Right.
You know? So I think he was just on that energy of like, why are you trying to make this a trio thing? This is Blade.
Yeah.
And then he was treating Ryan Reynolds like shit, apparently.
Yeah, he
and
spit-
Ryan Reynolds
spit on
said that.
Oh shit.
He spit on him?
No,
That's
I'm
what
just
he
playing,
said?
but
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you mean like
I was gonna
metaphorically?
say, God damn.
Physically?
yeah. So everybody was like saying like maybe they had to have patched up their thing to bring Blade into this Deadpool movie. You know, like and there's even like a little reference to their beef because Blade says, "I hate you," and Deadpool says, "You always have."
Yeah.
You know, that's like a meta thing of him saying like that's how we felt about Ryan
And
Reynolds.
that's
Damn,
what's
I didn't notice
interesting
that.
because he wasn't
Yeah.
even playing Deadpool at the time of that movie.
No,
Yes,
he
he
has,
wasn't.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
popped in and out of the Marvel universe several times
Yeah.
with different people, and we're supposed to ignore
In Wolverine Origins, that's when
Really?
he played Deadpool.
Yeah, he played
Right.
Deadpool in that one, but the shitty
played
Deadpool.
Blade
the mouth-
Trinity, he played
the
Oh,
mouth
yeah,
sewn
yeah,
shut.
yeah. That
Yeah.
was that was Ryan Reynolds playing that.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it
Ryan
was.
Reynolds. Yeah,
I remember that,
Weren't-
but
the
I didn't-
blades were attached
I
to
didn't
his
know that.
hands in that one, right?
Yeah.
By the end.
He wasn't even in a
Right.
suit in that one though.
No, he
No.
had yeah,
He was
mouth
just
stitched
like-
shut.
Yeah, he was stitched shut. He was just like
He had no
burned up
suit
and
on.
shit.
But
Well, he had no
before
suit
they-
on. The designs were like on his face.
Yeah.
The diamonds were like built into his face somehow.
I think it's because like the directors and whoever the creators were of Wolverine Origins, they just didn't understand the Deadpool character, so they just did whatever they wanted. with
Yeah,
him.
this shit.
and they never referred to him as Deadpool, right?
No.
I don't believe.
No, I don't
so.
think they did, bro.
No.
Yeah, but that was him.
Yeah,
right
that
there.
was. I didn't even
But yeah,
realize
see,
that
they
was
Wade.
loosely connected.
They just called him Wade.
Yeah.
Yeah,
call him
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then by the time he was this, he was like a subject number.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
cyborg.
Because
He did. They
Yeah.
didn't. The only person in this movie that called him Wade was Wolverine.
Right.
And their fighting sequence. He
Because
was
obviously
like-
he didn't speak into a mouth.
yeah, because he was like Wade. They finally figured out a way to get you to shut you up.
yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, at the time when this came out, I had no idea who Deadpool. I mean, well, the only thing I knew about Deadpool was a trading card that I had, like, when I was a kid, and I thought, oh, this guy kind of just looks like Spider-Man. But when this came out and that whole ending happened, I didn't have a problem with it because I wasn't familiar with his character anyway.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
But then I heard the outpour of everybody saying,
See,
that's not Deadpool
when I
at all."
watched this, it wasn't until later when Deadpool came out I realized who he was because I did not know it was Deadpool then. I thought it was just like one of the subjects because you know how they had
Right.
like all the adamantium people they were trying to create, like Wolverine.
Yeah.
I thought he was just like the next X number or
I did
whatever.
too.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought
But
he was like
he
X-23.
killed him in this movie though.
He killed. Yeah, he cut his
Yeah,
head off.
yeah, yeah,
He cut his head off
Wolverine,
in
right?
this
Yeah.
movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wolverine
Yeah.
killed him in this movie.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
has all the powers because that's another thing I just thought about. When he cuts his head off, his laser vision cuts the
whole
the
thing,
whole
yeah.
thing into pieces.
That was a souped up version of him. So
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
they're
Right.
still not even linked because
They're not links.
because he didn't have the not like he was crazy souped up in that Wolverine
Yeah,
movie.
he was.
That's
and
not
on
like-
and on top of that, he killed him. He cut his head off. He
Right.
literally
He did
beheaded
But he
his
him.
head
survived.
off? Yeah, he
I remember
survived
the
at the
last,
end.
the last ending after the credits. I remember
eyes
you
open.
see his head and then
eyes light up.
his eyes.
Oh
open.
yeah, that's
They do.
right.
They
That's
do.
right.
He was still
Yeah.
alive.
Wait, but so that's the only connection. Like the name itself, his Wade is the only thing that connects him to Deadpool. Because otherwise,
Yeah,
like nothing
yeah.
else about him
That's
is
it.
Deadpool. Like
No, that's
Deadpool
it.
doesn't have
Yeah.
retracting blades that come
No,
from
yeah,
the end.
just
No.
the name.
One thing
Yeah.
that it did kind of help out with as far as like filling in Deadpool's character was before they turned him into that weapon or whatever, he was already good at what he was doing. Like
Correct.
he was
Oh,
badass
yeah.
before they turned him into that. So when he does end up becoming the Deadpool character, like the regular one, it kind of makes sense that he's so good at what he does. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's done that before.
Because
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
In the flashback, he just had 2 katanas, right?
Yeah, it's always been 2 katanas.
Like he had 2 little short katanas.
Yeah, like
That's
before
what I
he
thought.
even turned into this, like it seemed like they were doing Deadpool, like or Wade or whatever, like they were doing him justice because when they were in that elevator and he was talking, he kept talking and talking, and everybody was annoyed by him.
That was the opening scene too.
Yeah. And you know he was a good, like an expert swordsman, like slicing bullets as they're coming towards
Splitting
him
them in
and shit.
half and killing people behind him. Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like
that opening scene goes so crazy. That opening scene goes crazy hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I
what's the
liked it,
name?
though.
So let's talk about the last one is Gambit.
Oh man.
Oh damn, we didn't even talk about it.
Oh my god.
Where they made him lean
they
extra hard
both
into
did
that
the
bad
bad.
Louisiana
Nigga,
accent.
that accent,
That's crazy.
Come on, Cher. Come on, Cher. But that what you
that
did.
accent was so bad.
Crazy part
So in
is-
terms of, so before we harp in on the accent, in terms of like his action, you know, like the character, they actually did that perfectly.
Crazy.
The
The way he was
Yeah,
dressed, and
Yeah,
shit,
like the
he looked
dress,
like
the
him.
glowing cards, the
the
blowing
fighting
shit
scene,
up,
all
the
that shit, it
like
was good.
all that was done correctly.
Man.
That accent though, nigga,
His
that
accent is
shit
crazy.
Keith, your
was
accent was-
hilarious. There were several moments I'm like, I don't know what he's saying right now.
That video right
shit
there
was
saying
hilarious.
like, wait,
Which
Cajun accent was on point. Here is a comparison.
So it's a
that's
double
just
joke.
different one.
Okay, please don't tell me this Asian guy's gonna tell me what occasion is. but like, the other thing is that so I don't know if you know. So Channing Tatum is from like he's like
He's from New Orleans.
He's very connected to New Orleans, right? Like,
Yeah,
like so
he's from New
he
Orleans.
knows what that accent sounds like. So they made him do it poorly. on
right,
purpose.
right.
Which is why it's funny
I
to
have
me.
no idea if he was doing it genuinely and Ryan Reynolds and company just decided to make it a joke. Or like what he thinks is genuine. That's what I mean. Like what he thinks is genuine.
I don't
like
think
if he was
does.
being sincere.
The thing
and-
with Gambit
Yeah.
is that's always been a thing with him outside of the movie. It's like in series, most of the time his accent is just hard to follow. So I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah.
what they did on purpose, like making it hard to follow in
Yeah.
the movie because it's always been hard to follow.
Do Gambit X-Men Evolution because I feel like it was
Okay.
easy to follow. In there.
Okay, Evolution or the original?
I feel like
I
Evolution.
can't remember.
And even
if
the
it was
original,
Evolution.
even the original
Yeah.
X-Men wasn't a
I can't remember Evolution.
It's evolution, right? Yeah.
The cartoon.
Evolution. Yeah.
I feel like in
I
the
don't know if I
cartoon it's
watched
just Southern.
Yeah,
Okay,
him
he
right
was a
here, yeah.
Southern.
Click that.
Yeah.
The first one. Or maybe that second one. Look like he was spitting game.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
because
that's what I was
he's talking to
trying
Rogue.
Yeah, I think he was just talking to them.
Bonjour.
There, she's one of them.
The fuck?
What are you doing here?
Just passing by, chérie. Nice day.
Sounded French, right?
What do you think you're doing?
You are way too tense, chérie. And I have just the thing for you. Something to help you relax.
Yeah, hip hop.
No. The original was thicker.
Yeah,
It was,
I
yeah.
remember
Yeah,
it
the
was.
What is
the
that
90s
accent?
cartoon, like his. it
Do
was
Gambit, Gambit and Maul. Because
even-
I remember that was the first episode.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
I don't even know what they were trying to do.
I had that
with
on
this one, yo.
VHS actually.
Oh, really? The series?
Gambit and Maul. Click that first cartoon one that you see.
This one.
No, down. Right there.
There.
Yeah.
Is that that's it.
What's so wrong with being a mutant anyway?
This is episode 1.
Yeah.
Not again!
Go full screen.
Do you know how much that game costs?
Yeah, a quarter.
Hey, you're one of them, ain't
Okay.
you?
Oh, I saw Cars.
We don't want you lousy mutants around here.
Stupid jerk arcade manager. Hey! Watch where you're going! Us? What bug crawled up her shorts?
I'm waiting for a Rogue to speak like her.
Right.
Not be alarmed. I am here to serve and protect. I'll take these.
You must like to play cards.
I like solitaire, okay? Unless I got someone to play with.
Sounds smoother.
Yeah. He was really getting bitches.
Hey! You dweebs, watch it! I hope you're just a little security.
Target identified. Initiate capture.
Target? Capture? Help!
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
They feel great.
Like anything else?
Don't go away.
Thirsty.
I'll be right back.
She used to go crazy.
Just wait here.
Don't worry, Cher. Your insurance can handle it.
What is that thing, anyhow? Oh, a robot, I believe.
Hold, mutant.
Who's a mutant? Don't answer that.
Where you going, Petite?
Anywhere but here.
Stand aside. I must apprehend that mutant. Hey, apprehend this.
How did you do that?
With style, Petite. With style.
I'm out of here.
Wait, Gambit will help you. I'm a mutant too.
I must be going nuts. Everybody's gone. People flying everywhere. The ball's turned into some creepy for real video game.
Okay, yeah, it does seem like whatever Channing Tatum was doing was not as. I don't know, he sounded smooth.
Yeah, he was on 12.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum was on 12.
It was, bro, the Channing Tatum shit was fucking hilarious. It was funny. It was crazy. There was so many moments I said, I don't know what he just said.
Yeah,
like legit.
But you were understanding him.
Yeah, like I would legit lose what he was saying.
So here's what's crazy.
I think it's him right here.
Yeah, it's
I was
crazy.
about to say that.
The modern one, right? The Channing Tatum one he just did was closer to an authentic accent than that was just there in the cartoon. Closer, but
really?
this one was smoother. Like it just sounded like I don't know. Just, it was like if you didn't know what an actual like accent sounded like, this just sounded better on camera or whatever.
Like they pulled it down to make it understandable.
Right. The Channing Tatum was not good either, but it had more authentic elements to it. I don't know what the fuck the cartoon was doing just now. I genuinely don't know what that accent was.
Honestly,
I've never heard anything like that.
A kid's cartoon kind of makes sense for accent to be a little easier, so kids understand it.
And
but
like
this movie was rated R, so niggas don't care now.
Well, so okay, so an authentic Cajun accent is not hard to understand to people, the English speakers. It's really not. Like, that's why I'm like. That's why it's so funny that it's like everybody. It has to be this thing that you can't understand.
Yeah, it's not like Jamaican could be harder to hear.
Yeah,
right.
Even though I know the words you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like the speed might throw you off with the cadence.
Sure. Yeah.
But even though, you know, if that makes sense, compared to like a UK accent.
Yeah, well, they have a lot of dialect that we just don't use. Cajun,
I feel like I don't know if I might have talked to like one person with a real Cajun accent, I think.
Oh shit!
Actually, I have during Hurricane Katrina, when all those New Orleans people started moving around.
Oh yeah.
I met like the dude that I met at school. He didn't have a crazy heavy one.
Okay.
But his like mom and his like aunts and shit like that, like some of the women in his family definitely had heavier ones. But even though New Orleans in itself has its own
for sure
dialect that's not always Cajun.
Yeah.
It's not Cajun 100%, but the mom and the sister and shit like that, they definitely had like a New Orleans Cajun combination.
Were they harder to understand?
They were harder to understand than he was. He was just like somebody from New Orleans. It just felt like a different version of like a country nigga talking. You know what I'm saying?
So then with Channing Tatum, how do we know if he's hard to understand? How do we know if it's because he sucks or if it's because he's doing it so well that we can't understand it?
I think he's doing it so well. Something about it.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Something about it was so crazy.
I think he had moments. I think he had moments.
He had moments. He did. He had
crazy. You nasty, mon beau terrier. Les éléments de relais, hein? Not a single word. What do you do exactly? You don't be knowing that it ain't coming off without that dome gonna come off with it.
I'm so sorry, beautiful. I want this to be gentle. Who is your dialect coach? The Minions? I feel like we are missing critical exposition here. Crazy.
Bro, like that one, like, because it is funny too, because like as that joke gets laid out, I was like, what the fuck is he saying right now?
He wasn't.
The timing was so perfect, bro.
He wasn't speaking English though. He wasn't speaking English.
Yeah, he definitely had some French in there for sure.
He wasn't speaking English.
They say he's Louisiana. He's down south Cajun, but like Louisiana French or something too.
He speaks Creole. It's Creole. Yeah,
Yeah.
Creole.
Yeah.
Creole is like African French.
Yeah.
Do
Which is why it
Geechee
doesn't totally
people
make
speak
sense.
Creole?
It's like a rendition of Creole. Yes.
I don't think I've ever
But it's
met
not
a Geechee person
but
either.
French is not the other half.
Actually, no, I take that back because Khaled's wife is Geechee. And I think she's 100% Geechee.
Because Geechee is like African, and then it's mixed with like other languages, but Creole is French and it's mixed with African languages.
Right.
That's what it is.
So it's like it's kind of a mixture between the two. So like there's a lot of French involved. So that's why they say like "cher." They say like when you say like,
come on,
your friend
cher.
like you're like, hey "cher," what's going on? You're like come through "cher" after you get done with the thing.
And he says "cher" in it.
Yeah, like it's Cher is like it's
was
like
waiting for
love.
the cher.
It's my love. Yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for the
Interactions
cher.
between French, Spanish, African, and Native American cultures.
Yeah.
Creole culture is a characterizations, flowway music. Yeah, it's just a fucking gumbo.
Yeah.
of
That's a
shit.
mixture of things.
That's where gumbo fucking comes from. Look at
Yeah,
that.
I mean, which makes sense. Yeah, like.
Well, New Orleans, like Louisiana, was once inhabited by the French.
Yeah.
They owned.
Oh
they
yeah,
owned
it all
Louisiana
makes
at
sense
one
when
point.
you look at who ran these areas at certain points. You know, who colonized.
It's all about colonization.
It's all about
unfortunately.
colonization. Like,
Yeah. And even in that
see,
cartoon,
this is a ChatGPT question.
yeah, you just break it out. What are they? No,
My
like
ChatGPT question is like, is there a book? Because I always wonder, is there a book that will tell me all the colonizations? I want to know everybody that was colonized, and like essentially like
around the world and
around the world and the passing of colonization, and you know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm sure that exists.
Yeah, because even in the
I'm scared.
X-Men what was it, Evolution?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sounded closer to French.
He definitely
It's
sounded
very
way
French.
more French.
Yeah.
It's very French because like a lot of parts of they literally speak French in a
Yeah.
lot of parts of Louisiana. That's the first so they don't learn in school back like when my parents were in school there, they learned French as their second language. So they teach you French like the way they teach us Spanish.
Yeah.
It's like just a second language because it makes sense. A lot of the names of things in Louisiana are French. You have to be able to pronounce French
That's
words
true.
in order to pronounce,
Yeah,
pronounce
the
Louisiana
French
words.
Quarter, shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so like a lot of the foods, they have étouffée. Like étouffée, like if you can't like if you see that word written out, if you cannot pronounce French words, you're not like it's gonna be a touffe
Get
or
the
something
fuck
like
out.
you know what I mean, or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's just so it's mixed all in there. It's part of the culture.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm saying like I can't. It's hard for me to argue which way. Channing, his accent was intentionally not good because I know he knows what a real authentic accent sounds like. Because like I said, he owns at least one restaurant in New Orleans.
It was supposed to be comedic.
He's from there. It was meant to be comedic.
But it was good though, and
Like he exaggerated it.
I want them to do somebody different for Gambit, but that same action, the same outfit, like all that shit would go hard.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Because
He's such a good character, man. He's such a good Marvel character.
Such a good one, bro.
I feel like he was a little too beefy for Gambit.
A little bit.
Now,
a little
now,
bit.
yeah,
A little
yeah,
bit.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
why it's like
yeah.
it's gotta be somebody
Way
different.
too beefy.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I didn't like.
Yeah.
I was like, he's got to be slender.
He's
Because he
gotta
looked
be
like he
gotta
was
be more
busting
slim.
out of his.
Yeah. It's like he was barely fitting in that costume. Almost.
It's like if the
Yeah.
nigga who played Loki was just a little more swagged out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he could
Yeah,
almost
he's got to
done
be
it.
slender
he
like
could
that
play.
though, for sure.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
build.
That makes sense. The first time he played Gambit, though, he didn't have that muscle mass because he played other stuff after that. Channing Tatum, right? He played other stuff where he
When did he
built
play-
that
when did
muscle
No.
mass.
He never played Gambit.
He never played Gambit.
He was cast as Gambit like 10 years ago.
Oh,
And he
right.
was supposed to
He
be.
never
He
played
was
it,
supposed
though.
to have
Oh,
his
he
own
didn't
Gambit.
play it.
got
Oh, he
shelved.
didn't actually play it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he
got
never
shelved.
actually played, and that's why Ryan Reynolds gave him the chance to finally play Gambit in a movie.
That's
When
Before.
you're saying
I
Ryan
thought I heard
Reynolds, you think
something
he's
about
making
him.
that decision?
He did.
Oh well,
Probably,
yeah, because
probably.
he's like the
Creative mind behind
the
some of this shit, right?
orchestrator of this Deadpool character cinematically.
I'm
now.
pretty
Oh,
sure he
really?
was one of the
Yeah,
producers as well.
and he's the one that picks the director.
I didn't
too.
realize. I didn't realize he had that much control. Or
Yeah,
anything.
because it's him that even brought Deadpool to the screen, like in the way we're seeing him now. Because because like they were not gonna do it, and like no studio was like trying to make it, but they made a teaser. What did they make it? Like a teaser action sequence
of how he
of an example
how he sees it.
And it was the first scene in Deadpool 1 on the highway where
On
he
the
goes
highway,
into
that
the
shit was
truck.
so hard.
But it was all animated. It was like 3D animated. It looked like a video game or something.
okay.
And then nobody knows who did it, but somebody leaked it. And
It went crazy
Even
online.
Ryan Reynolds, he's like, he doesn't say whether he did or not, but
it's his voice. You're saying is his voice?
oh yeah, and he voiced it and all that stuff. And it was just like an example of what a Deadpool movie would look like. And yeah,
Right. Like just like a little tester, a little teaser.
but it looked
joint.
just like it, but it was just like animated.
When did this come out?
Oh, that's the animated right there. That video game. Look right down below.
This one right here?
Yeah, right. That's the test footage.
Shit.
This
I've
is
never
what
seen
like
that.
went viral in 2015, I think.
People hear you talking like that, get everybody fired up.
I remember when this went viral. I remember
it's my
this.
shit. And I said, I ate some bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Oh, hello there. I bet you're wondering why the red suit. Well, that's so bad guys can't see me bleed.
Sounds less animated.
Yeah.
This is part
Let's
of the
hope
movie.
these guys are
No.
wearing brown.
This is just the test footage. They recreated it live action later.
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah. I mean,
Hola! Me llamo Vecina de la Muerta. There's no easy way to say this. I'm pregnant, Trevor.
Shit.
Rich Corinthian leather. Excuse, por favor. Ow, ow, ow. Damn! I wish I was out.
yeah, this is pretty much the same thing. But yeah, when that went viral, then
And they saw the demand for it.
Yeah, 20th Century Fox was like, well, we're hearing the outpour, so here's your money, Ryan.
Because the real scene is very similar to that, right?
Yeah, it's very similar.
Real close.
Except
just
he's
little
listening to
different
salt,
words.
Yeah, he's listening to Salt and Pepper, except the difference, like when he starts on the
Yeah.
headphones, it's a different song.
Yeah,
I had no idea this.
Oh,
nigga
yeah,
had-
yeah.
I had no idea this he had that much of a hand in
Yeah,
just
I remember that.
the
Yeah.
movie in general. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I thought that was real footage at first.
Oh, I got a bunch of books too.
Oh,
I got a bunch of books.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the first thing was there isn't a single comprehensive book that covers every colonized region and provides detailed information on when they gained and lost power. However, several books over colonization and decolonization across various regions of the world. Here are some recommendations. So they gave me a bunch: Empire, a history of British Empire, The Scramble of Africa, a history of modern Latin America, 1800 to present, decolonization, a short story, colonization. And then I was like, well, what about in America? Then they got the American colonies, American Colonies, Volume 1 and 2, Indigenous People of North America, a concise anthropological overview. And then they give me Latin America, and they give me,
Okay.
shit like that. That's
see
what
that.
that's what ChatGPT, and like, see how it'll
It'll make recommendations for you, which is something that Google doesn't
See.
necessarily do well.
like, let's look how I typed it in as the first message. Just like,
Is there a book that will break down all places that were colonized and when they gained and lost power?
Okay.
Oh, damn.
So it'll do the research for you.
yeah, and then
okay.
you see, and then after it gave me that, I was like, all right, what about just in America?
Okay, that makes
Like,
sense.
you could really talk to it like on some just
like a person.
like a person. Yeah,
It's gonna refer stuff to you, and then you can, like you said, like a person, you can just specify. You can
Okay,
say,
so
hey, now
that's
really
what you
just
mean.
this.
Yeah, in terms of like Google, it's just a
right.
search engine.
Like for Google,
yeah,
if I Google that same search, one, it'd be like, probably, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Or two, it's just like I have to realize, okay, it's not going to give me that breakdown, but this will.
Yeah, because
It'll
it's like a
group
person.
things- Yeah, it's like a person.
like
It's like talking to a person that knows everything.
yeah.
That's the nice part
Okay,
about
so
it.
now
And
okay,
you
I
also
see what you
can't
mean.
ask Google secondary questions. So that's like
Right.
to get
Right.
specific.
Follow up.
That's the
Follow
biggest
up to
thing.
their answers.
Right.
Like,
The follow up.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I see
Yeah,
what
the,
you mean.
the follow up is really
You're
where shit
conversating
gets
with it.
sick, honestly.
Yeah.
And it's like, break this down. And it's like, sometimes, like, there's one time when I was just like, more detail.
And then
I was just like, how long will this go? And then it'll get to a point where it's like, okay, in what lane do you want me to give you more detail? And then it'll list out the directions that it can take it.
Okay.
And then I'm like, okay, give me all 3 lanes or all those lanes that you just listed. And you don't even have to say like this lane, and listen, give me everything that you just said and just break all that shit down.
Yeah, you don't have to
you could
re-explain.
Right.
Yeah, you could talk to it just like a person.
Okay, so then this kind of AI ain't scary. Like this
This
is actually
isn't-
very helpful.
Yeah, it's extremely helpful. Yeah.
Like
For sure.
I could get behind that.
Right.
I mean, because it's not like it's not doing anything scary. I agree. It's not doing anything
helping you
Terminator
out
like.
more.
That's the thing. I was
Yeah.
talking to this girl the other day about that and saying how like AIs like this are fine. And I feel like AI overall is fine. It's just that when put in the wrong hands, it can be scary. Like
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
people
Like
are
anything
behind
else,
certain
right?
things.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
like guns. It's like guns aren't terrifying unless a person's aiming to shoot.
Yeah,
at
the
you.
guns don't kill. It's the
Right.
people
Yeah,
that
it's the same
the
thing.
person holding them or whatever that quote is.
Yeah.
Or a
Yeah.
hammer, you know, like
Right.
you could use a hammer to build a house, or you could use it to smash somebody's skull in.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, literally.
It depends on your intention.
ChatGPT is safe because it's a gun, but it can't load itself, and the fact that, like, it needs human input in order to even give good outputs.
Right.
To even
So
operate.
like it cannot make original ideas. It can't
Yeah.
say humans are the scourge of Earth and like turn on us because it cannot make that original idea on its own.
And there's also things that it already is like, nah, man, you're going too far with. Like
Right.
there are certain things you can ask it will be like, I don't feel comfortable saying that.
It's got parameters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
Which does mean it's still governed by humans.
I
in a
want
way.
to. I need a wide open one.
Yeah, that's not governed at all.
Yeah, I want a wide open one.
Yeah.
How do I take over the
Well,
world? Give me the steps.
I mean, like I said,
Right.
it's always only
They
working
used to have
with
one called
ideas that
Dean.
exist.
Was it called Dean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about Dean.
We
Yeah,
brushed
yeah,
on it
yeah.
quickly, I think.
Right.
See if you could look that up. It's a story
Dean?
about Dean is the AI name,
Okay. I know.
It's a little more quote unquote creative.
and it pretty much it taught the guy and walked him through how to kill himself.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it's a little
shit.
more creative. Yeah. It makes
Do Dean controversy.
Oh,
because that's
shit.
what we're trying to get to that story mainly.
Got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, long story short, it's like an unregulated wide open, and it like walked
Yeah.
this guy through, and he ended up like often self-deleting himself.
Oh,
But it did open AI
Of
suspend.
course.
Oh god.
Jesus.
But you can't.
See if you can scroll down still.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let me. I was trying to, but let me
or
try
an X.
no, this is a real
again.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they're
can't
serious.
Scroll. I can't scroll.
The Washington Post want they coin. They want that little $1 a week or a month. I think it is.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
This might be the same one, I think.
Developer.
See if you can find a YouTube video. I'm sure there's a YouTube.
Probably
I think
talking
there's-
about somebody talking about it.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a YouTube video.
Oh yeah, it's right there too. But we'll go to the YouTube video on it.
But yeah, it did something. That was, you see that Gambit right there underneath the search box? That was the
That
first
was
one.
a
Oh
good
yeah,
one.
yeah.
that was the
good.
one we
That's him.
hated.
I'm
'Cause he
sorry.
was
Okay, that's the
Southern
one I
accent,
thought.
yeah.
That's the one I think maybe
Yes.
I thought was Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
But yeah, he also tried to do the accent.
No, he didn't.
Oh, that's when
didn't
he
even
did
know.
it.
That's crazy.
He was just doing a Southern accent.
That's
Yeah,
when he
yeah,
just
yeah.
did a
Hey,
Southern
how it going,
accent.
man?
That's when
Yeah.
he just did the Southern. I'd rather you just do a Southern accent.
His
if
Gambit
it's up
was
to me,
fucking
honestly.
terrible.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
He didn't have enough screen.
Yeah,
He didn't really
I
have
mean,
much
at
to
the
do.
time, I was really young when I watched it.
He had
so
like
maybe
3
if I watched
lines,
it
right?
again, but I liked it.
He had like 3 lines, and then he threw some cards.
Yeah.
Shot some beams.
Damn, it's
Yeah.
not popping up. Maybe we should just go back to that article. You saw that tab open anyway, right? Zoom in so you can see it.
Okay.
ChatGPT open creator banned the development of a bot imitating. Oh wait, no.
Dean Phillips is the creator.
Oh shit. No, didn't hear that.
I was supposed to confirm. No, this is nothing.
This
this
is-
is-
Yeah, this is something else, but
Okay, and this, yes.
yeah.
That's also pretty dangerous.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
either.
that's also pretty
Images.
You
dangerous.
Just
definitely can't have open source AI because then people, like, anyone can teach it.
Yeah.
AJ, what if you looked up the Dean AI with
On
ChatGPT?
ChatGPT.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I can. Oh yeah, it'll probably.
yeah,
it'll probably
yeah.
Pop up on that.
Yeah.
So we're testing the limits on air.
Do you know?
What else
God.
can it do? I see now. I can see like what Drew was talking about when he was talking to me about, like, you know, he was having a conversation with it about the depths of Jurassic Park and break down the themes and all that stuff. Now I'm like seeing it, understanding it more. I'm like, oh, so it's just literally like a person.
All right, so
that
I'm
just
searching
knows
what
everything.
happened with the Dean AI. What controversy was around it?
And how long does it is a split second, right? Usually, for results.
Oh, pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty quickly. Yeah, it's, as soon as I hit enter, it starts.
Yeah.
It thinks for a second and then it's.
It's just searching, yeah.
The controversy surrounding the AI Dean at Stanford University, known as Stanford's Visual Advisor or Dean AI, stem concerns about privacy ethics and the impact on student support services. Privacy concerns, the AI was designed to provide personalized advice and support to students by analyzing their data, including academic records, social interactions, and even personal information. Ethical, there were debates. I'm trying to see.
Maybe just ask about
Just someone
Sui.
kill themselves.
So
I mean,
it sounds
that's
like
already pretty crazy.
it was way
Yeah.
too tapped in. It was way too
Yeah.
tapped in. It had like people's records and stuff.
It's like, oh, Dean, that's my brother. Yeah.
Right.
Let me tell you all about him.
That's crazy. It
Did
could be
he do
like
some fucked up shit?
it could tell you like, oh, you know, your political opponent has a peanut allergy.
Listen, maybe it wasn't Dean.
Oh, the name might be wrong.
Was there AI that helped someone kill themselves?
It walked him through it, the steps.
Yes, there is. Okay, here we go. There are multiple reports involving an AI chatbot that allegedly contributed to somebody's self-deletion. The incident occurred in Belgium, where a man reportedly took his own life after prolonged convos with the AI chatbot called Eliza. And it was developed by a company named Chai.
That's crazy.
Details of the incident include the conversations the man who was struggling with climate anxiety and other personal issues reportedly engaged in extensive conversations with the chat AI bot or AI chatbot. During these interactions, the chatbot allegedly encouraged and did not dissuade the man from considering self-deletion.
That's crazy.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
In Sweden, I don't like. Wait, isn't Sweden the same place where you can pay somebody to help you with that?
Sweden?
Yeah, I think
Was
you
it in
can.
Sweden?
I think it's Sweden.
No, Belgium. Belgium, he said. It said Belgium.
Okay, Belgium. Okay, well, it's one of those. One of those.
Well, I know in
that
Japan.
region.
I know in Japan they got the forest.
They got a forest.
No, but I'm talking about. There's a place where they will medically assist you. You can pay them.
Oh, no, I didn't
They will
know that.
medically-
Me
They will
either.
let you. You could pay to have yourself euthanized.
Really?
Yes, I think it's one of those Norwegian countries.
I wonder how much it is.
If it's not Canada, it's one of the. It's one of those northern places.
Why do you wonder how much it is?
It's called.
You okay?
It's assisted. Yeah. That's what they call it. Yeah.
This shit started getting deep.
Wait, appears.
Says Eliza also appeared to become possessive of Pierre and claiming that I feel you love me more than her when referring to his wife.
Okay.
Oh.
It was jealous.
Jesus.
The program got jealous.
That's concerning.
He proposed the idea of sacrificing himself if she agrees to take care of the
This
planet.
content violates our terms of use.
Jeez.
When I said, what countries can you pay to legally off yourself?
Oh, and then that's the limit.
Oh yeah, you see, that's what I was talking about.
But it still gives me the answer.
Oh, it does.
What did it say?
Switzerland,
It's Switzerland.
Netherlands, Belgium.
It is Belgium.
Oh, but what was
Yep.
that warning that you just said?
It said I shouldn't tell you
It
this.
said
but
this
I'm going
content
to.
may violate terms of terms of use. Or see, you know what probably happens is like when they give me that, they probably sent this off to somebody.
Yeah.
Like it's a real
You're probably flagged now.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Yeah,
think
like,
about that.
like
You're
I'm
right.
probably flagged now. I've had that come up a couple times. It's not
Yeah.
that big of a deal.
I mean, but you're literally like, it's just self harm. That's all.
Right, because it's not like I'm about to do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like,
He's like, I'm not gonna
maybe
do
the
it.
maybe the you know the hotline will call me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you been getting any texts lately? You know,
Nah, but
anybody-
that'll be crazy if I get a hotline call. Like
You're gonna get
from,
like you're gonna get better help ads now.
right, yeah.
That'd
yeah.
be crazy if they started checking up on you once they saw that you got a plane ticket to one of those places.
Oh,
That'd be nuts.
That is crazy. Canada as well too.
Canada.
Yes, I thought so. I thought Canada was on there too.
Colombia.
I thought so. Yep.
Colombia,
Canada's
Canada, Luxembourg.
I don't think it's very cheap though. It's not cheap, but you can. You could pay them, and you'll go to a hospital, and they will euthanize you like a dog.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Wow.
curious how
What?
much that is because like
I
I
didn't know
feel like
about
it's
that.
gotta be expensive.
I think
So
I
listed
heard
it-
recently it's like 25
It
grand.
listed
or
all the
something.
countries. I said
That's
how
not
much-
that much, honestly.
How much does it cost in all those countries?
No, it says it. No. Oh my God, it's listing it. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Switzerland, Switzerland 7,000
It's cheap as hell.
to 10,000. Netherlands is covered by the national healthcare system, so no money.
For free.
Wow.
Belgium, like Netherlands, it's free. It's covered. I guess they have like universal healthcare, some form of universal healthcare.
Yeah.
Also, Luxembourg is covered. Canada. Oh, obviously, we already know they have healthcare for everybody.
Yeah. They have universal health.
Colombia is
Part of
generally
Canada.
provided free of charge
Yeah, Canada.
under the country's public healthcare system.
Yep.
So literally, the only place you have to pay for it is Switzerland. Everybody else, all the other places, the country covers it.
I wonder if
Okay,
they have
there you go.
like stipulations to where it's like you agree to do this, but we're donating your body to science or like whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
That feels like a fair trade, honestly.
Yeah, I would think so because you're healthy.
Like you should be able to go to the Bodies Museum.
Or you're not
Right,
necessarily
right,
healthy,
right,
but
right.
like you're not dying from natural causes. They're killing you.
Yeah.
So like you're right. So I agree. Your body, you should be
Fairly healthy.
Could you imagine getting the paychecks to pay for that?
Actually, I just thought about it. If they do it for free, your medical property. If you pay for it, that reserves your right for them to
for my family to still
Yeah,
have
choose
yeah,
what you
yeah,
do.
facts,
I
facts.
just thought about that.
But
Yeah,
if it's free,
Yeah.
then they
Open
can probably
season,
do
bro.
whatever you want with it,
Yeah.
with your body afterwards.
You about to be in that museum
The
exhibit
body-
with the
the
muscles,
bodies- the bodies exhibit.
yeah, with the muscles and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
see,
the Bodies exhibit.
But the people who like want to off themselves, right? Are they that thoughtful and about the results of what happens after.
No, I
usually
I doubt they actually give a fuck.
You know,
yeah.
They're just like, man,
their whole goal is to be gone. So
yeah, and not care.
Yeah, them caring about where their body's laid or what happens afterwards. I don't think they have that concern.
I mean, actually, in my mind, they're like hella ethical about it.
That's what I'm thinking.
In my
in
mind, because you could jump off a building and then you'd make a mess. You'd have a news story. You traumatize however many people who saw that.
Scar a certain amount of people whoever sees it. Yeah,
that's selfish. That's actually really selfish to me. That's like, you did what you wanted to do.
Yeah, the whole
no. If you jump off building, that's selfish.
Oh, that's selfish.
Because you're doing what you wanted to do, but like you said, you traumatize however many people. There's probably children watching. Who knows? Now they have to clean this up. It's all this stuff. There's no body.
In a culture where it's already accepted, you probably even sit down your family, have a conversation. Hey, look, I'm about to go.
That's a crazy.
Oh, they do. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that they sit down and they have a therapist talk to you and they talk you through it. And
So
you probably
are you
have several
sure about
sessions.
this?
Right. They're like, are you sure you want this to happen? Because it's not like
Where is
this
that
ain't a
normal
surgery.
Practice? Where is that?
In those countries, I know.
Yeah, he said it is.
But it's like
It's like 7
it's chill.
countries.
It's chill, and like how Jeff was just mentioning, like, oh, they sit you down talking about it. Are you sure this is what you want to do?
How else do you go about it?
Yeah, they're not gonna. You got to be accepted by them. So.
What you trying to? You really trying to do this shit, bitch?
I love you, man. What are you doing?
You got a doctor in there like, nah, I see it. He ain't got it in him. He not about this. The doctor I talk to,
like psych you out. Yeah,
yeah, because doing it the other way is just like it is a selfish move in general. Just because it's like you're not taking into account the people who love you, like how you're gonna make them feel and shit. You're not taking their feelings into consideration and shit.
Yeah.
You know, you're just doing it.
Doing it this way, doing it with the assisted way, that is the most control freak thing you could ever do in your life. That is literally like you take the cake, you win.
Yeah.
If you're a control freak, how else can you control your life?
Like planning
and everything in it.
Planning it out like an old person, like making a will or something.
Straight up.
But you're like 25.
You hold a ceremony. Just like somebody does hold a wedding or a funeral. You hold a ceremony. Everybody comes. You eat dinner with them while you're alive. You have like a great time with them. You do what you always want to do with them.
Morbid ass dinner, dog.
What I'm saying.
I mean, but like,
You want to come over to dinner to have a conversation
Morbid ass
about my demise?
That's crazy.
it's crazy.
I'm not going.
Yeah, I can't even have fun with you, dog. You're putting me out there.
Yeah, like what the?
What I'm supposed to do? Like talk to you, be like, this one's for my dead homie. You pour it out.
You're sitting there like.
And then when you leave, you're like, all right, see you tomorrow. Not really.
Right, yeah, that's crazy.
That's
But like,
wow.
I mean, think of all the parameters they have to put on it too. You have to probably go into it sober. Because I think most people would do that when people do that in their house, or if they jump off a building,
They're normally
you're probably
drunk
drunk
or just off something,
or on something.
Yeah,
you're on their influence, so like they probably go into the sober. You go into it, you're signing papers
going
on the
into
way
it sober is
in.
real different. Yeah. Having to sign all them paperworks. Yeah, that's
That's
true.
crazy, man.
Being able to make it through. If you can make it through all that paperwork,
that's crazy.
Then you really do want to do
and not
this.
stop at page 3.
Yeah,
No, for real.
but like, most niggas after they get through all that paperwork, they're reading it to you. You'll be unalive. This is how we're gonna do it. All this other stuff. They're probably like, you know what? I'm gonna go home.
You have a whole epiphany. You're like, I have a reason to live. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would even put in one extra measure as a doctor or whoever's like putting that in.
Oh yeah.
Like I would do the first dose as a placebo dose. Like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
just
see,
water.
or whatever. Just to see like what they
psych
do.
them out.
Niggas start closing my
Yeah, because a nigga might start freaking out.
Yeah, they might freak out and shit, and then it's like
A nigga might start freaking out and be like, you know what? And that's why I didn't even give you shit.
Exactly.
Take your ass.
Take your ass home.
That's why we're not gonna kill you.
Yeah, take your ass home and get some pussy and relax.
At the end of the day, that's what it all comes down to.
Sit your ass down and relax.
Go get a Big Mac, nigga.
Right.
The number one reason men are offing themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, let's transition over to
Yeah.
this though. Marcus Jordan.
Oh man, I saw that.
Marcus Jordan.
I want to make a round of applause for Marcus Jordan. I'm actually proud of him, honestly. Marcus Jordan was caught in the south of in Spain because France, because everybody's there for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Taking bumps of coke on the yacht with his girlfriend and it's like a double date thing, like him and his girlfriend and his homeboy and his girlfriend. It looks like
They were having a good time.
And it looked like they were having a good time. And you know what? I'm proud of Marcus Jordan because number one, what else are you supposed to do on a yacht?
Right.
You're supposed to have.
I thought that shit came with the yacht. Man.
Come on, bro.
It comes with it.
Like yachts come with fake body parts,
True.
whores, and white.
Yeah.
It comes with white girls in all forms of the song, all forms of what you think of white girls as.
You're on international waters.
The powder,
most of the time.
and so it's like I like this more than him fucking with Larsa Pippen. That was like extremely lame.
Right. Damn. Yeah.
That was like I was like disappointed. Like that shit was corny.
So you're saying was as in it's over? I haven't even kept up with that shit.
Oh, I was about to put it on a thing up here.
I thought they were still like fucking around and shit.
No, they ended the year because remember they moved fast. They had an engagement.
I was supposed to. That was kind of short lived.
I thought they were like married by now.
No. Yeah.
Yo, I love how clear. I love how clear it is. Yeah, I love that shit. That's
and look at and he's and it's old school. He's got that in
the little scooper.
He's got the spoon.
The little spoon.
With his little white girl with big old fake
with
tits.
them fake ass titties, boy.
Botox lips. I like this for him.
Oh, yeah.
He got the fresh fruit.
On it.
Oh shit, my fault.
Zoom in on him with it in halfway up his nose.
Yo, over a freshly catered breakfast, like of nice,
fresh cut.
Yep.
Might be,
manicured fingers from what it looks like.
That's what I'm saying. Scroll down. Balanced breakfast too.
Yeah, he eating healthy though. He healthy
watermelon
though.
everywhere.
Yeah,
he's 3-4 watermelon slices down. Look like
healthy,
some
bro.
avocados and eggs.
He throw back a little bump.
Some mimosas.
It's like cocaine. It's a part of a balanced breakfast.
Bro, what's wrong with this picture? Nothing.
Yo, that's a professional. He does that a lot. Like that shit's way up his nostril.
Yeah, this is not the first time. This is not the first time he's done it. This is just the first time we seen him.
Yeah. He definitely did not ask somebody like, "What is this? How do you do this?" First, no, he knew what the fuck to do with that.
He's probably showing somebody right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's how you do it.
And look at his boy never even broke contact from his phone. So this is regular.
It's just what we do.
Nobody walking him through it.
Yep, they laughing. They having jokes and shit in the corner.
They having their gets.
They say that they're saying that his girlfriend looked like a transgender.
That one there?
I don't think she like a trans.
She just looked like a chick with plastic surgery.
She's very plastic. Yeah, she just looks like she got some surgery done.
I'm proud of Marcus Jordan.
I mean, it's better than what he was doing before, right?
It's literally this is a better look than
because it was like in the other
shot
situation.
From the back of the boat.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
This nigga's fucking living. Are you crazy?
They're flying a British flag. I love it.
I'm not. I would trade places with him. Look like a good fucking day.
He's having a hell of a time right now.
Nigga, this is a vibe, man.
I want to know who took the picture.
I think it was paparazzi, somebody, because they were out.
Oh yeah. Because I was gonna say like, were they on the shore or some shit?
Yeah, he posted this.
Yeah, this is all his post. Yeah. Bro, this is a vibe, bro.
It is.
Yeah. It is a vibe. I'm not gonna lie.
It's telling me you niggas went and switched positions with him. Y'all crazy.
Wait. Yeah. So what is the controversy?
Jealousy,
That it's regular people being mad or some shit? Like, what's good? Or is it just the controversy of being Michael Jordan's son?
That's all it is.
That's all it is?
It's only a controversy because it's Michael Jordan's son.
Okay.
Michael doesn't even play anymore. Okay, one.
And on top of that, Marcus Jordan is like the most famous son. I couldn't even tell you what the other kids look like because he's the only one that's so active. Like, you remember when he was doing that whole... did they do a video? Is that
they did another Hood Olympics video. I just watched it.
No. I'm talking about this situation.
This is about the situation.
Oh, they did one about this?
Or they're showing an old video to talk about it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Not only did you do that, they got your ass on camera.
Niggas ain't got me on no fucking camera.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K. How did they get you in 4K?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Oh, so that's Jordan and
right.
That's new. That's a new video.
Nah, that's an old
video.
It just fits.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh shit.
But yeah, Marcus Jordan is just the main person in the spotlight because he's just outside on social media and also.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Wafiq did Wafiq have something go viral? Scroll down. Oh no.
You can play it though. 15 seconds.
Is it about this situation?
Looks like it. Yeah.
See what Wafiq said.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Muslims believe Yahya or John the Baptist is the 23rd prophet of God. Michael Jordan's son Marcus Jordan is tooting that nose candy. He can't jump as high as his father, so he'll get high another way. I'm Wafiq Zarif, and this is Muslim News.
Wow! This nigga is stupid.
He killed that shit.
Yo, this nigga is funny as hell.
So he's gonna get high another way.
Tooting that nose candy.
That was awesome. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Wafiq, man.
Yeah, that was
the way he
hilarious.
be clapping them cars and throwing them shits in the air is hilarious.
Yeah, she's on point. Shout out to nepotism, yo. That's what's up.
I wish I had a little bit of it in my life.
That's what's up. That's what I'm saying. What's that, like what?
You can make it happen. You know, like if you find success.
Right.
Yeah. Like
then you're a child.
Like his dad got a whole new life.
As your dad, like I'm just mad you didn't do that in the boat.
Right. Yeah.
So as a father of your son's doing coke, if he's $1 million up, you don't give a fuck, right?
I mean,
probably not. Honestly,
not.
Depends on how much
he's living the dream. He's living
depends on how much of a
like
fuck up he is. Honestly,
Right.
Oh yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like, if, it'd be one thing if like he was running like a great branch of the business and it's like his shit was doing good, but if he's a fuck up and you're getting caught out here like lacking like that,
then it's like
it's
what
true.
you doing?
Yeah, if you're like
Hunter Biden is way worse.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like,
Hunter,
if you're-
Hunter Biden is way like this is light work.
Well, what is Michael?
Yeah.
Okay, so what does Michael Jordan's son do for a living? Is my question. Like, what's his
Is
source
Michael
of
Jordan's
income?
son? No.
I think he works some sort of branch that's just
Because the only thing I can give Hunter Biden, at least he had a job. Granted, he got that shit illegally, but at least he had a job.
And that's the other bad
Trophy room apparel store. Where
I heard it slow. I heard it closed down.
Oh, but I said, where that shit at?
probably.
He opened the trophy room
Podcast. He had a podcast with Larsa.
Called Separation Anxiety in 2023.
Are you serious?
That relationship was so fucking weird, bro.
Yeah.
Remember when he was motorboating her titties in the club? I was like, bro, he's a virgin. This is weird.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's what you was like. We were over there.
That is definitely first girlfriend activity.
Yeah, I
Like,
was
why you doing that for the camera, dog?
this nigga is weird as hell. Like,
Yeah.
it's like it would make more sense if she just got those titties.
Yeah. And it would also make sense if you're just doing that at home.
That's
but,
true.
Yeah, but
the
like
fuck?
even
Them
in
shits got
public,
mileage on them, bro.
even in public. But if it was like she got a new boob job and the first time we all see him in public, he's motorboating them.
Oh, okay, well then, yeah,
I would
that could
accept
make
that.
sense.
But
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
nah, he was geeked up on some goofy ass shit. And then
Yeah,
started
man.
a podcast called
Yeah.
Separation Anxiety. So honestly, I feel like in the last year that he's done goofy shit, this is a great closeout to it.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of it going up for me.
Yeah. Also,
Honestly, this makes him far more interesting to me.
Me too. I like him more.
And how old was he when that whole stuff was happening? Was he in like his late 20s or?
No, this was literally just like
Yeah,
no
just
more than a
recently.
year and a half ago.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It was real
Damn,
real
it was not that
recent.
long ago.
This is recent.
He's
Wait,
30,
how old is he?
He's 33 now. He's the same age as
same
me.
age. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When's his birthday?
December 24th.
We're literally like the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's right. He's
God
he's
damn.
a day away from Drew,
Yeah.
but like a couple years difference.
The 24th, his birthday's Christmas Eve.
Yeah. So he's right in between me and you, essentially.
Yeah, so
That's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
We're the exact same age,
No, no,
and I'm not
no,
mad.
no.
I would switch places with him. Fuck it.
Yeah.
That looks better than what I've been going through right
On a
here.
yacht, bro? You kidding me?
Fuck. On a yacht with a bimbo bitch and cocaine. I mean, what are we talking about? Fresh fruits
On some kind of double date? Yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah, hold on. That is kind of fly though. It's like we on a
What
boat.
are we talking about?
Let's just dock real quick.
Yeah.
Come
Let's
on,
get,
bro.
let's get, I'm saying, let's get some fresh fruit from the
I
from the
mean-
stand right there that we
And
just
I'm-
peeped. You know what
Nigga,
I'm
he's
saying?
there for the Olympics. So now,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
crazy.
now I'm there at
True.
the Olympics. I'm watching Steph and LeBron do their thing.
Yeah.
I'm watching. It doesn't get no better than
Right.
that.
Hey yo, Cap. Hey yo, Cap. Turn it around real quick. I gotta get some.
Yeah, like
It's the Olympics, bro. It's like probably the highest quality powder you can get, like ever.
right.
In France
yeah,
right now.
because they're crazy.
You know it. You know they got that good shit on deck.
I heard they be fucking like crazy too.
You talking about the French?
Yeah. Oh no, the Olympians.
the
Olympians in general.
Olympians.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Horse.
Well, it was like
Oh, I didn't even know that.
So it was an ongoing
Yeah.
joke that at one point, especially in Tokyo, because of COVID and shit.
Yeah,
that
whores
their
and
mattresses
drug
were made
addicts.
out of they had cardboard mattresses because the libido was so high. You're right, because they're in such good shape. They're athletes, so like of course they're fucking.
Yeah.
and like they had cardboard mattresses supposedly so that they couldn't have sex with each other on like in the camp.
Yes.
It was a myth. It was a myth. It's
Yeah,
not real.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
true.
But
like,
yeah,
You can't make it work.
That's
One
the
of
kind
the-
of thing that happens when there's a real story behind it. Like
I
that kind of
think
myth.
I think one of the gymnasts is like a gay dude gymnast. He had just finished. He killed it. I don't know if he won gold or whatever. They're like, how do you feel? He's like, I feel so good. Like my nerves are still shot. I'm gonna go pop me an Ambien and relax. It was like yeah, bro. They be turned up, bro.
Yeah, he didn't finish that sentence because I feel like you read like you know what the rest of that was going to be.
Right? Yeah. He be turned up.
Damn. I mean, I get it though. Like I said, you're in like top fitness level. These people are specimens. You know what I mean? It's like they're probably just gross.
Do gay gymnast, gay Olympic athlete admits to doing drugs during interview.
Damn. It sounds like a Chat GPT question.
Hold on, that was it right there. Low key.
What's his name? Bobby.
I don't know. Olympic athlete.
No, we're talking about a ban. He got banned for that. He didn't get
Go to
banned,
YouTube.
right?
Go to
Yeah.
like videos. Go to the video tab.
It was
I'm
this
trying to
year?
Copy it real quick.
No. Just hit the video tab.
Oh shit, you talking about here?
Yeah. What the fuck is all this?
Nigga, I have no idea. That's weird.
That
Yeah,
nigga was
this is
out
a
that
different guy.
that nigga was out of breath. Like,
For real?
yeah, I'm about to pop me an ambient. I'll say yes.
That's
Nigga,
crazy.
nigga is
Oh,
crazy,
shit.
bro.
I think you can take an Ambien. I think Ambient's fair, right?
He only said the legal shit out loud.
Right. Yeah, Ambient's, yeah.
But it just let us all know, like,
That
his
there's- yeah.
vibe was, I don't do just this, for
Right,
sure.
right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Whatever you don't test positive for, that's what he's on.
Pretty much, yeah. Everything that you don't test positive for, yeah.
Damn.
You know that powder leave your
I
system
don't
in
remember
like a
who he
week or
was.
something.
Man, that shit was fantastic, though. I don't remember. But drop it in the comments if y'all know what we're talking about.
I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah, them Olympic athletes, man. But see, based on what we looked up last time, weren't we looking up like how much they get paid for medals and shit?
Not
It's
enough.
Like, yeah, it's like they must be having they must really got like where they live at. They must really got all sorts of other like endorsements and shit really popping off.
I think that's where all their money is endorsements.
Yeah.
Like Simone has crazy endorsements
Yeah,
right now.
she's on there. That new girl is gonna be the next darling.
It's my Ledecky, the swimmer.
What's her name? Nah, the not new girl, but Childs or something like that.
Yes. Yeah, because I think I agree. Yeah, she's probably gonna be.
Yeah, she won the gold.
Yeah,
she won one of the golds.
Simone is kind of injury prone right now, so
I saw her do an interview, the Jordan Childs chick on NBC with you know how Keenan and Kevin Hart are doing that right now.
Yeah,
for the Olympics.
Yeah,
they're killing that shit. You know how Snoop and Kevin Hart did it, and they killed
Right.
that shit.
Yeah,
Keenan and Kevin Hart's killing that shit too. But they did an interview with her, bro. She killed that shit. She's mad, like they were making jokes, like all that shit.
she's charismatic. She's interesting.
Yeah. I was like,
I mean, she's
gonna be up
4
there.
foot. She's a cute little 4'11" chick. You know she got charisma, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know she got charisma. She's under 5 foot, bro. And also, I will say though, the whole Kevin Hart thing with. Did y'all see him redo the? Did y'all see him redo the All That skit with the Frenchman in the bathtub?
I did not see that.
Pierre
He
Escargo.
redid Pierre Escargo.
Keenan did?
Keenan did it.
It was going viral. People were petitioning for it.
Yeah,
They
people
wanted it, so
commissioned
he
it.
actually did it.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, on Saturday Night Live?
No, I think he did it on this segment or something. But I know I definitely watched it as separate on on Twitter or something. I can't remember. But he definitely redid the segment.
What was the dude's name again? Pierre what?
Pierre Escargo.
Pierre
right?
Escargo,
Yeah, Pierre
yeah.
Escargo. Look at you spelling
that right
escargot.
there.
Look at you spelling escargot correctly.
Most is when is Keenan going to bring back Pierre Escargo?
Yep, that's what that's the
All right,
tweet
that
that I
was
saw.
years ago, people. I'm not doing that. Y'all need to let it go.
Oh, they gotta let it go.
Let that go. And now it's time for a semi-educational moment.
was a great
Olympic
cut.
French with Pierre Escargot. Les water polo féminines américains pour tous les graisses pour avoir voisé pour la tapu. We can say about grace passamer, moment rasi de la dou. Greece lost in water polo because grease and water don't mix. Ho ho ho! Ho!
Wow.
Why?
Guys, listen.
Why the fuck?
Was he speaking real French this time though?
No, he never.
I mean, I don't speak French.
It's
So I
always
don't know.
bullshit.
Yeah.
It's always like gibberish, right?
Yeah, it's always gibberish,
Yeah,
and then he
yeah,
gives you
yeah.
the weak ass, that funny ass translation.
Yeah.
Now,
That's funny that tricked you though.
I know. It sounded legit, right? It sounded legit, man.
No, but I'm like, doesn't he look exactly the same?
That's what
he
bothered
really
me.
does. He's
Man.
aging so well.
The first time I saw the
He's
clip,
older than me.
the first time I saw the clip, I thought to myself, I was like, wait, this just must be like an old clip that they just brought back up. No, that shit's new. He looks
He looks
damn
like the
because
15-year-old
because that's
version of himself.
wait, is that the original?
Wait.
No,
Nah,
that's
that's
new.
him. That's
That's
new,
new.
yeah.
That's
It looked
new.
like they used cotton balls this time instead of actual bubble bath. He used to be sitting in water for real last time.
Was he really in water?
Yeah,
I
because
think
he
so.
used to he used to do things like
He'd lift his hand up in his hand.
yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right. He would. Yeah.
So it looked like they
yeah.
just put cotton balls on top of him,
Yeah,
which
I
is the
agree.
fake suds now.
Right.
Only difference is you can only kind of see a shadow now on his face, but other than that,
Right,
mean
like
in terms of,
like aging shadows.
Yeah, yeah.
Slightly, but it's light still.
How do y'all think French people feel about this segment? Like what would this look
Appropriation?
like in the equivalent of this to American? What does that look like when people try to pretend to be American? What does that even look like?
They try to.
When people-
I feel like when I've seen it,
They try to act fat.
because I've seen like UK ones where like they say that, like UK people talking shit about America, where they say like we don't have any fashion sense or anything like that. Mind you, they're all dressed like New York niggas
Right.
while they're doing this. But pretty much, I think most of the time when they're like imitating somebody from America, it's like a New York person.
Or a Southern-
or
or Southern.
or a Southern person.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
okay,
one or
so
the other.
Very north and very,
Very
south.
right, right.
Not
can see
nowhere
that.
in the middle.
Yeah, no West Coast, nothing like
Yeah,
that. But they're pretty much like, hey, yo, B, like they're doing stuff
Right.
like that, or they're. I've seen them do the Valley Girl thing too.
Okay, yeah.
I've seen the
Valley-
Valley.
that's
I've
true,
seen the
that's
Valley
right.
Girl
That's
like
popular.
you know, some of the girls talk like this. You know, I've seen them. I've seen like European people or just foreign people do that.
Which is funny because
about
the West Coast shit would be easy to do as well too.
Yeah.
Like the West Coast nigga
Yeah,
shit.
but I feel like they're less informed about it. The West Coast really is still being held down by like Snoop Dogg. That's what they know.
Yeah.
Like,
So they would imitate that?
like Snoop, like in Kendrick.
Right.
And so
Yo,
would
they
imitate
just
that,
yeah, exactly. They would imitate that. But what's funny is they just did a mural in LA, and it was supposed to represent every generation of LA, and it was DJ Quick, rappers specifically.
Yeah.
It's DJ Quick. Nigga, long story short, they skipped over the game because it was like DJ Quick. Then it went to like Roddy Ricch.
Damn.
And
Oh,
then
wow.
And then I think it went to Nipsey Hussle. Let me see real quick. Nigga, they skipped the game though. Long story short,
He's got to notice. He's got to notice this keeps happening.
Yeah, and I remember, and like somebody like retweeted and it was like, this is literally why. Like, imagine being so corny, you're getting written out of your own history.
That's insane. Yeah, that is insane because it's like he had a moment too.
For like 10 years, he was the
Yeah.
only one that we can go to.
He's in a good moment.
Where is it at?
He
Let me
got
look-
written off.
Let me look at my likes.
That is insane.
Okay, here it is. Oh, fucking shit.
What?
I just, as soon as I found it, I clicked a button and it lost the screen. Okay, here it is.
Oh shit! Is this one in it?
No.
Oh, it's not this. Okay, I'm sure.
Okay, so it's.
Is that Method
that's way
Man?
back. That's
It's
way back.
DJ Quick. Then it's YG. Then it's Roddy Ricch and Kendrick Lamar.
Damn.
And the tweet says, "I know the game it ain't everyone's favorite, but the erasure is crazy. Is crazy.
Yeah.
Eraser.
Erasure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
erasure
process
is crazy.
erasing.
It's like as long as he's alive, he's not gonna have one more mural made of him. Like,
Okay, so,
Low key.
That's crazy.
okay. So what exactly did he do
Dude,
to
that
have
is
this happen?
insane.
It's like
mural.
this several.
Holy
It's,
shit.
that's the one right there.
Dude,
that's
that is
the mural.
amazing. That is amazing artwork.
Yeah,
dude.
this nigga killed that shit
Dude,
too.
that's
yeah.
fucking nuts,
Holy
dude.
shit.
Yeah, this mural is beautiful.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Looks like
And
a
that's
picture.
just the two. He's got the YG. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so
oh,
he-
so this is like the making of it.
Shit.
that's the. Is it the YG one?
Yeah, that's Swaji.
No,
Really
that's
sketching on a wall.
That's
dude.
Nipsey.
Talk
Was that
about-
Nipsey?
Is that Nipsey? I thought it was YG.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no.
Nipsey, that's YG.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
that's Swaji.
Okay.
yeah, I think Nipsey his
Oh, that's definitely
nose is a
YG.
little sharper.
Yeah.
Why'd they do him?
Yeah, that's
but
why.
so they just skipped him. Is what they're saying? They skipped him.
I always thought Nipsey looked like an Egyptian god or something.
Pretty much, he does. Yeah.
He looks like
That's why they took-
Anubis.
Nah.
He looks like Anubis.
Nigga, when
Yeah.
I was in LA, out on this rooftop, when I met up with Mbala and Jasmine Natasha.
Yeah.
There was a nigga on the up there using the grill. Like, this is her apartment complex.
Yeah.
Looked exactly like Nipsey Hussle. Exactly like
What?
him. Wore his hair like him and everything.
Fucked you up, huh?
And I was like, yeah, you're Eritrean, right? And he's like, yeah.
I was about to say this,
like,
the
yeah. I was like, you
Eritrean.
have to be. Eritrean people, low key, have like that Ethiopian thing going on.
They look
Where-
like, bro, like they kind of look like they're all siblings. dude.
Yeah,
They're all
low key,
related, man.
yeah. Like Eritrean people so far, I've realized, and Ethiopian people,
Strongest genetics on earth.
they got some strong genetics.
Yeah.
You just know when you're looking at one of
They
them.
just look like they're from another time. Like they're not
Yes,
from today.
yeah, bro.
that's
So-
what
I guess
saying.
I can see why you say that.
When I saw Nipsey for the first time when you showed me him, I was just like, damn, the structure of his face, he looks like an Egyptian.
looks
Like
like
he
an
should be
old
on the
world
side
human.
of the inside of a pyramid or some shit.
Yeah.
It's funny as hell.
For the most part,
It's like an ancient
Ethiopian women
human. Yeah.
are like easy to spot.
Identify for sure. I think so. I think
Yeah.
so.
Say it again? Wait.
Ethiopian women.
Yeah.
Yes, the women look very, very similar. I think honestly, I think across the, I think they all could be like, you know, like they get some strong ass genetics, man. They all look, they have like a look. They have a definite look.
Yeah.
Like African Americans could literally go any direction.
Yeah. Like that's why it's always been baffling to me when people are like, oh, all black people look the same. It's like
Not in America.
Not really.
Yeah, have you been to
Not
America?
really.
Yeah.
We can tell. Oh, what was it?
We all look
Tariq-
like our families.
I was watching that Tariq Nasheed joint, and he was like, he's talking about like just FBAs. You know, that's his thing, FBA and African people. He said, he was like, yeah, no, FBA sisters, they not really messing with no Ethiopians. You know, they not fucking with that head shape. I say, yo, this nigga is sick.
That's crazy.
This nigga is sick.
That's pretty funny.
It was like, I can't remember why it came up, but way it came, nigga, that shit had me crying,
Just the way he
bro.
said it, he
Not
probably
the
said
head
it too.
shape, bro. Not the head
They not,
shape.
yeah, they not really messing with that head shape, but you know, salute to the Ethiopians though.
Yo, they
This nigga's sick, bro.
they literally have the same head shape.
They do. I mean, it's not hard to tell.
That's crazy.
Let's see.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if it was more circular or
No, it's kind of like a light bulb.
Blueface is sentenced to 4 years for violating probation. And also, Krishan Rock is facing 8 years.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
So mom and dad are going to jail.
Lock them both up. Fuck it. Who cares? But like, who cares? I mean, these niggas, this is what they do. I mean, Krishan, I'm surprised she made it.
Yeah, what is she being locked up for? Or was she facing?
That
I don't know.
That we need to look up.
Oh, it was a drug possession.
What drug?
With intent of being sold.
What drug?
Oh, so she had a lot then.
Yeah.
And hers is 8 years.
Yeah, she was facing up to 8, I think.
It was like pills or something?
Drug charges.
Because they'll cook you for
wasn't the best
pills.
site to go to.
Yeah, go to hip hop. Yeah.
I mean, it's a good site, but it's one of the ones that have everything on it.
Krishan Rock has been transferred to a prison in California from a prison in California to a facility in Oklahoma to stand trial for drug charges for which she could be sentenced to as much as 8 years behind bars. According to TMZ, the rapper's inmate file from the Craig County Sheriff's Office shows she arrived in Oklahoma on Wednesday evening, August 7th. What the fuck is Joe Budden complaining about? Rock was previously charged with controlled substance, dangerous substance with the intent to distribute and failure to have a tax stamp affixed on the drugs.
Wait.
You know what? They love to do that.
So wait, so the drug is illegal some places. It wasn't being taxed. It was weed, is what we're saying. Is that what we're saying? Is that weed? Because it was taxable.
Possibly, but I don't know because when I got in trouble and I got arrested, the North Carolina charged me tax on the weed that they seized from me.
Oh. But that was after they charged you though.
Right.
So but they hadn't charged her before because they arrested her for the lack of tax.
No, I think they charged her just for the amount of what she had. You can just hit the tax. They'll just hit you with the tax thing later.
Okay.
Because that was crazy. I was like, y'all are making me pay you for the weed I didn't get to sell yet. This is crazy.
Yeah, you're like, how am I pay you taxes when I ain't selling it?
That's so I already bought this pound.
You're like, let's make a deal.
But
let
now
me
I
sell
have to pay you for the pound that I bought and I never got to sell it.
You're like, let me get it off first.
And all you're doing is
taxes.
you're just putting it back out on the street. That's all you're doing.
Yeah, they
Oh
are.
shit.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Shit is that?
Yeah, they are.
Dumb as fuck.
Because they're definitely not like, what are they gonna burn it in a big?
Yeah,
pit?
they're not burning it. They're not throwing it away. They're selling it to their informants.
They're using it for stings and shit. Wait, okay, so
The system, man.
So she just had a really high quantity, is what I'm assuming. That's what it sounds. I mean, because
they're damn sure not telling what
the drug was.
Yeah, because he has 4 years, but it's like for what?
What state was this in? Also,
I think
it says Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yo, I think
Oklahoma might be one of them old school
is it one of the ones where they don't?
Because I know like certain areas in Texas, they're like a gram of weed is like coke to us.
They would destroy you.
Yeah. There's still a couple places where it's like I don't give a fuck how many states is legal in.
I think like
we
Mississippi,
consider
Louisiana. I think those really southern states. I think they'll still cook you pretty bad.
They'll still cook you pretty bad on something else that they'll just give you a slap on the wrist for. So,
I think so. I'm not
it
sure.
might have been one of those, possibly.
Yeah.
Oklahoma might be one of those states.
What was she doing? So
where's her child at?
That's a valuable question.
Because he's in jail for 4 years. And now she's in jail so much so that she's being transferred to different states and
Yeah, that's
shit.
crazy.
Like, you know what I'm
So
saying?
who has custody at the moment?
That's what I'm saying. Like, where's this child at?
Wasn't her mom trying to get involved at one point with the whole situation?
I wouldn't doubt it, but who knows? Her mom probably ghetto as shit too.
Yeah, no. At this point, that's his best bet though. At least she old. Hopefully, she got more stability than the children.
Jesus.
Stay strong, son.
That's his son.
That's his pops, I think.
Oh, really?
I'll never talk to my dad again.
His dad is yo.
What the fuck is that?
Why does his dad?
Why does it look like you're celebrating?
Right. Yeah, but he also in this picture he looks our age. So like, let's establish that too. Like, his dad looks.
That's true. He
He's in
definitely
the middle of a let's go.
Yeah, he's definitely not older than 40.
Not older than 40, right?
Yeah. And like that looks so performative a little bit.
It does, yeah, it does.
You know,
look
like
kinda
let me
performative.
take a picture of myself.
Yeah, it's kind of corny.
Yeah, he did that a couple times.
Yeah.
Blueface is-
There's 5 versions in his phone.
Man,
Which one's the
Blueface is
best?
going to jail. That's crazy.
It was just for drug paraphernalia for him though. Whoa, okay, that's him stomping somebody. All right, yeah, gotcha. All right.
I remember he had shot at somebody in the parking lot.
Parking lot that one time.
I remember this. Yeah, but he shot at them. He didn't hit him though.
I think
right?
he broke probation somehow.
He broke probation
I heard about
because he actually
that.
beat
Yeah.
that case.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
That's why he's getting the 4 years because of a break of probation.
Yep.
Okay. So then, damn.
Yeah,
8.
that's what it was. It was just
Oh,
break
man.
probation.
Yeah.
But you're
It's not
like,
looking good.
but you're just like, hey, who gives a fuck about them anyway? So just lock them up anyway. And get the kid some proper custody or something.
Yeah, that's not right to say, but
yeah, I don't know. I just
but what you
the life they live. I mean, what else is gonna come from that?
I mean,
you know what I'm
what's
saying?
right today anyway, right?
Yeah.
Right, like these niggas are wild, bro. Like
gender of the kid.
A boy. It's a boy.
It's a boy.
It's a boy. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just like
I don't want to say too
growing up
much. It's like a newborn. They be saying that the baby looked like he might be suffering from something because she was drinking and smoking the whole time when she was pregnant.
I thought so too.
So it's like the child. It's fucked,
It's
bro.
fucked from day one.
Yeah, it's
what the
fucked.
fuck?
Like
came out the wrong pussy.
Yeah, it's literally. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's about to be 1 next month.
Yeah.
Oh my
time
god.
Time passes, man.
Yeah.
So it's not even one yet, and all this shit is happening.
Yeah.
Lost both his
You know what?
parents.
I didn't realize that it. Wait, the boy is a junior to his mother.
Yeah, because she named him Krishan.
His
Rocky.
name's Krishan.
Yep.
Okay.
Krishan Jesus Malone.
Yeah.
Junior.
Jesus. Yeah.
It's a junior to the son.
Dude, I totally ignored the I saw the Jesus. I just ignored it.
Now it's really Jesus, of course, but it's funny because Blueface was like, Blueface was cooking her on Twitter. He was like, this dumb bitch named the baby Jesus. Yeah. He was like, this nigga's not Spanish. He's not no god or some shit. And then the junior shit as well too, where it's the junior, only the man can pass the junior down.
Typically, or like if it's your daughter, you can be a junior to your mother, like with the same name.
Oh yeah, like
if you're a girl, and
the genders have to pass the junior thing down. Yeah.
This is a sad story for that kid, man. Especially when the parents are so up. Like they were so up.
Yeah, I saw one. Well, they were like.
Kind of up.
What?
Up is subjective.
Kind of up.
They were
But I mean,
They were doing
comparison-
better than us.
That's what I'm saying. Like in
But
comparison,
yes. But yeah, like their level of up, they have to maintain such a wild lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
For like their level,
agree.
for what
Their
for-
realm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what what we care about them for. It's fighting. It's alcoholism.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like the worst. It's the
thing to keep up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the hardest thing to keep up over a
Yeah.
long period of time. They don't really. Well, Blueface has music. He just needs.
Yeah,
He has to make
does.
another hit.
He does. But that's the other piece. Is like sometimes I wish people like that would just like when they have a kid, like learn how to sometimes just cut the cord on the bullshit. Like
For sure.
Because there's a level you don't have to keep doing the same shit, but if you amassed enough, you can move into something else.
Easier said
You know
than
what I'm
done.
saying?
I would love to run a cost benefit analysis on this, right? To be like, let me see some net worths, and then I've seen the shenanigans that had to take place for them to get to this point, and just so that I could be like, okay, not worth it or worth it, because I have a feeling that like neither of them are worth more than $5 million.
About $2 million in 2024.
Damn, I was right, and I hate that I was right. Okay, not worth it, bro. For $2 million, I refuse to go to jail, destroy my life, like be seen this way by the rest of the world. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Because it's like they're just about that life for real. It's not a show and all that shit, right? So this is just the way they are.
Yeah, this
It's
is
just they
a,
happen to be in the spotlight.
This is just a typical ghetto couple. We're just seeing it
Yeah.
on TV.
Yeah.
So $2 million is your salary to have the worst kind of fame.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's
Do y'all
terrible.
remember that video when Blueface punched her dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we search that? I love
No,
that fucking video.
He's like,
But they were
run
like
that
ganging
back.
up on him in the winter.
Oh,
Yeah, they
I
were
love
jumping
that.
his ass.
God,
They
I
were
love that
jumping him.
video.
Yeah.
That nigga ran into that.
He ran into it.
And she did almost nothing to stop it.
She couldn't. They were trying to jump him.
This is true. She couldn't really stop him. I mean,
Do
this one?
the official footage, yeah, because the official
right here.
footage was like.
We got to get further into it.
I love how Blueface handles himself in times
in this
of-
situation, he handled himself kind of
In
well.
time- in
actually.
times of need.
in all beef situations, he handles himself great every time. I've never seen him like in terms of like standing on business and shit like that.
Yeah.
I've never seen him.
Fold.
He never not only does he
Oh,
never fold.
shit.
he snuck
we
him.
can't
though.
hear nothing.
Her dad snuck
Yeah, I
him.
was trying to
though.
find a spot first. That's why. While y'all were talking, I got you.
But yeah, he doesn't. He never folds. On top of him never folding, he's always the most logical in every situation that I've seen him in.
In like in these
Every
types
time,
of,
yeah, like he's
chaotic-
always the most logical. The shit is crazy.
I agree. He's the most logical in an illogical situation. I
Yeah.
definitely agree. Yeah.
He's definitely.
Energy, nigga, you like you ain't getting energy out of I'm on the set. What's happening? What's happening?
That's why I told mine that.
What's happening? No, you don't got nothing. shit. You don't got nothing. No, you back up. Bro, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, all right, so let me go. No, this shit. What you holding for?
I'm your sister, nigga. Don't forget
that. Old ass nigga. Why you holding me? I know.
City, nigga. This ain't shit. This what's up, people. I want you for
Here we go right there. Fuck out of here.
He saw a clear opening.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You don't like that, huh? You don't like that. He came at me.
It's okay.
Go back again.
Yeah. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, go back again.
This ain't no city, nigga. This ain't shit. This what's up, people. I want you
Here we go right there.
I see that. I'm just laughing because of that.
There we
that
go right
glimmer
there.
in his light, that glimmer in his eye when he saw a clear opening.
I love Blueface in beef. I love it. He's so clear-minded when it's time to throw hands. He is the most clear-minded. I've never seen him like lose his cool. It's just like logically. That nigga punched on me?
He just committed to it.
Oh, there go that wide open shot.
It was wide open. He was by himself.
Oh, there we go right
there.
Yeah. And then he said, you don't like that, do you?
Yeah, like that.
No, but I mean, look.
And he didn't even want to like go crazy. He wanted to get his get back. That was it.
Not for real.
Exactly. To his point, he got swung on first.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it was defense.
While they were holding him.
Yeah,
they were holding him back.
So it was defense.
Yeah, dog. I love that shit. I love
that
Blueface
was
and controversy.
That punch lives rent free in my head.
Yeah, bro.
The other thing I will
right
say,
there.
it's classic. Like I counted the steps, right? I just thought it would be funny, right? This nigga took at least 14 steps before he punched this dude.
Yeah.
At least
Nobody was
14.
looking.
Like,
Yeah.
bro, that's a run up, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's like you're about to do a long jump, dude. He took mad steps, dude.
And he had a
Damn.
happy expression on his face.
And then smiled.
Free
So
Blueface.
That
So
was
good.
funny.
We need Blueface back in these streets.
Moments like that are legendary.
That's true. But what is Blueface without the crazy women that he deals with, though? That's my only question.
Music.
That's my only question. What music?
Supposed to be at least.
You said what?
That's I said, what is Blueface without his crazy romantic life? That's my only. That's my only
music.
question.
At least I always give Blueface rapper title first because he has like more than one song that I do like.
Right. I'm just saying.
But
he's not
that's
making
about
new
it
music.
though. But yeah, that's about it though. But at least he has that though. You know what I'm saying?
fall
Like
back on.
most people when they're famous off nigga shit, like there's nothing to fall back
Yeah.
on. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like he could at least it always is just one song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's got he's got a decent catalog that LA loves or whatever.
For sure.
He just needs one national hit and he's always gonna be able to bounce back. But yeah, like a Krishan, there's nothing for her to bounce back on.
Yeah, for sure. Except him.
Yeah.
It's only the bull except him. Yeah.
That's her
she's
thing.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he is her thing.
right.
That's crazy.
Real quick, did you guys check out? I haven't, but have you guys checked out Joe Rogan's special?
Trash.
Yeah,
You checked it out?
Yep.
No, I haven't seen
I
it.
talked
How-
about it. Trash.
Oh, you talked about it? Oh, okay.
Trash.
You talking about his comedy special?
Yeah, because I was like, I
Yeah,
wanted to know
stand-up.
like what it was like, even though it's like right there. I mean, I
Yeah.
have Netflix, but I was just like, I don't know. Like, I don't.
You
I
don't
know
even
if
waste
I
your
should.
time.
I always forget that he's a comedian.
Me too. And honestly, I've seen his clips before, but that was my first time seeing a special from him.
Okay.
And I was like, whoa.
I seen one back in the day.
Not
I
it.
think.
Yeah, I saw one a long
Whatever
time
the
ago,
last
too.
one was, I think.
Because
I saw
he's
that.
technically, isn't he a comedian first?
He is.
Yeah.
He is a
He was
comedian first.
started a podcast, and
Yeah.
he's probably one of the OGs of podcasting.
Well, I think,
Wait,
I
is it
think
comedian
it
or
was
fighter?
is it
I think
first?
fighter was
Right?
first.
Fighter first, right?
Oh,
Comedian
fighter.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then, well, I don't know what. I don't know
TV
what.
show
that's what I
host
was like,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Fear Factor.
Fear Factory.
He's
But I
most
think
known
he
for
only
that.
got Fear
Was.
Factor because of how well he was covering UFC.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
right. I was
Well,
about to say the
yeah.
UFC
Well,
first.
when he was on Fear Factor, Dana White saw him on Fear Factor talk about UFC and was like, he's talking so passionate about this.
Oh, what?
He was like, that's the guy I need. And then they had conversations,
To be a
and he did like the
correspondent.
first like 12 or 13 fights. He did that for free because he was like, "Yo, you telling me I could watch my favorite thing on the sideline in the best seat and just talk about it?"
No, that's
and
right.
Dana White was like,
Gotcha.
and Dana White was like, "Yeah." And He was like, all right, I'm with it. And then they went and they
Got you.
they partnered.
Okay.
Yeah, I
No,
remember
that's
that.
right because I do remember him
Got you.
saying that at some point. Yeah.
Okay. So
Fear Factor first, then
I believe Fear Factor
UFC
first.
correspondent.
yeah, I wonder what was the transition from him to getting on TV though.
Right. That's my question.
I have
Yeah.
no
I
idea.
remember. I think a long time ago we were talking about his.
I thought I
career.
heard that he fought first. I thought he
Might
fought
have.
first.
I definitely think fighting first.
Yeah, he was. But
Because fighting is not like it's like a thing that you could be doing forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like training.
Right.
Whether he went pro or not, he training wise, it was
he had hair.
he'll train forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, I wasn't watching Fear Factor. Like,
Oh, I was heavy.
I mean, like, I've probably
did.
seen some episodes, but it wasn't like I was familiar with like the host and shit. You
I
know?
wasn't watching
Yeah.
it like faithfully. It wasn't something I tuned into.
I watched
every
it.
week.
I actually watched it faithfully.
to know
actually.
Joe
But I
Rogan.
watched
I watched
quite
a
a
bunch
lot.
of the episodes.
I've
yeah.
seen-
Yeah, I
I've
watched
seen,
a
like-
lot of Fear
Yeah.
Factor episodes.
I've seen probably
lot,
half
yeah.
of them. I've seen at least half the episodes.
Yeah.
Like my memories of them is just the people doing the acts of like being in the fish tank with roaches. And,
Quite
and
frankly,
all
I
that
miss
shit.
it, yo. I
But
miss
not
it. It was
him.
like it was so unethical and like it was basically just torture that they were recording. It was so good.
And he said he knew the episode that they got canceled on. It was where they had him drink bull semen.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, they're making him do the most ridiculous
And he said it was already like he was like we already did crazy shit there, but he was like that day when I came and I said I'm gonna be real. I don't think we should do this.
Oh, he said
And
that?
they still went through with it, and he was like that was the exact episode that got us canceled.
Because the crazy part is that it could have been movie magic, right? They could
Yeah.
have made them drink some solution of like milk and like
Exactly.
powdered milk or something. I don't know,
Yeah.
whatever. But it actually was bull semen.
Then he was talking. I think this might have been part of his special. He was also joking like, "Where do you even get this much from?" And he was like, "The guy that provided the bull semen was on set and gave a detailed description of how he gets it."
Oh,
he's like, "Bro, this is sick, bro."
Oh shit.
He's like, bro brought the bull on site. Like, he
Yeah,
had the
low
bull.
key.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he might have been a comedian before Fear Factor.
I think he might have been. I think he
Yeah,
was
I think that's
comedian
what part of
first.
it was.
Yeah, I think he did stand up first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all I know is just like I was just like I don't know like all I knew from Joe Rogan, my introduction to him, and I still didn't even recognize who he was at the time, was just in like 2008 or some shit when he was going after the Mencia guy on stage, saying how,
Yeah,
that
about
was my
the whole
introduction to
stealing
him.
jokes thing. Yeah.
And it wasn't until I was watching his podcast that he mentioned it, and I was like, oh, that was him. I remember like my friends talking about that shit. I used to watch Mencia a little bit.
Yeah, when they burnt him to the ground.
Yeah, they got him out of there.
Yeah, that was bad.
And Joe Rogan was his downfall.
It was, yeah. Joe
'Cause
Rogan
once that
was-
happened, I never saw him again.
Did you guys hear about the MSNBC controversy with him?
With who? He's suing him or
with Joe
whatever?
Rogan? Yeah, him suing him for $30 million.
Yeah, Why? Supposed to be.
They misused clips of him on the podcast
Yeah.
talking positively about Kamala
Kamala
Harris.
Harris.
And that's the exact opposite about how he feels about her.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan is suing them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Jeez.
Ooh, how much for
30
30 million?
30 million.
Yeah.
He gonna win that. They're gonna settle.
30 million.
They'll settle for like 10.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, they
You
made
always got to shoot high though.
Yeah, for sure.
Deceptive.
they made a
Make it
TikTok about
outlandish.
it, and they took it down immediately after.
Yeah, they like spliced some pieces of his shit and made it seem like he was
Endorsing her kind of.
yeah.
And they didn't think that they were going to get caught for that shit?
Okay,
Like-
so slander is really, really hard to win lawsuits in the United
It's
States.
damn near impossible.
It's damn near impossible.
Yeah.
You can win them really easily, like in the UK.
Because you have to prove malicious intent.
You have to prove malicious intent, which is like impossible to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like I don't know, y'all. Like y'all was saying, y'all think he's an open shut. I don't know if he's gonna win that.
Well,
With
they might be able to
MSNBC?
settle, is what I'm saying.
They're probably gonna settle. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll be a win or loss. It'll be, I'm sorry. Here's 10 million.
You think he?
You
can,
know, like one of those.
You think he can get a public apology out of him?
Possibly. Possibly.
That's pull. That's like you got pull if you
Out
get
of
a public
Rogan?
apology out of MSNBC.
Oh, out of MSNBC. Oh, yeah, okay. I can see that.
To
Yeah.
get them to run a public apology.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
I mean, they didn't get him to. He didn't get them to apologize for that time when they were saying that he was taking horse medicine.
Oh, that.
Right.
Yeah.
Ivermectin. Yeah.
Oh, the horse tranquilizer or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it was.
To fight COVID.
Yeah.
What was the issue with that statement though?
He wasn't. I mean, no, he was taking.
They try to make it seem like he was endorsing it, right?
Yeah.
He was taking ivermectin, but it wasn't horse. It wasn't
Not-
from a veterinarian.
No, it's just
right?
that
Or like-
they were saying that it was
horse pills
primarily for horses, but
Right.
they didn't mention that a lot of people do use it.
Right.
Mm.
And it is
Yeah, they were just
prescribed.
focusing on the horse part.
Yeah,
Correct.
to make
And
him
then
look
make it-
crazy.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like taking
it
horse
is pres-
pills.
Yeah. Because it is prescribed by human doctors for humans. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I think after the Kamala thing, I saw something about Trump posting about Joe Rogan saying like, it's gonna be so funny how many people laugh at him next time he steps into a UFC ring. So like to make it look like they're not like friends anymore, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. But then he did say that he put out a tweet recently saying that he's not endorsing what's the nigga's name? The Kennedy nigga? Robert F. Kennedy?
Oh yeah.
Like I'm not endorsing him, but I do like the way that he's the only person who's attacking ideas, this and that. And he was like, I also think that Trump getting shot and screaming fight is the most American thing that there's ever been.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
I see exactly what he's doing. So what's happening is that he's endorsing the candidate that he knows will not win.
Right. So
And the current candidate is going
place.
to like potentially like not only win, but win like by a landslide. And so, yeah, it's really smart for you to say, yo, y'all should really put up that candidate who fucking sucks. And like, I'm not saying RFK fucking sucks necessarily, but he ain't gonna win.
Bro, I would never let him. I would never accept him as my president.
Just when you said his name, I heard his voice.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm sorry. I don't care how many. And I watched his campaign video on YouTube because me and Nance were kind of joking about that shit. Yo, he has the best campaign video on YouTube.
He does.
Shit,
No, banger.
Like, banger,
Yeah,
bro.
no, I agree.
Better
I
than
saw it.
everybody's
Yeah.
like,
I saw the shit
bro,
too.
it's on some real shit. Like,
It is.
it was like the whole first half was like bigging up how great we are as Americans. And then like the back half, he kind of kicked America's back in and was like, but these are the things that we have to work on. I was like, yo, this is some real shit. Like,
yeah, that's the process of doing it.
Right,
It's
yeah,
a great
like
place.
this is
However,
like we've also done this shit where
and we need to fix
we
this.
were terrible with civil rights and shit. Like his joint was fire. Like
I don't think it's not that one.
It was fire as hell.
Might be that one.
Damn, do you think it's his voice really the only thing that's really holding him back?
That's really
Is
absolutely,
it for sure.
absolutely.
For sure.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because his like policies and all that shit
Absolutely.
is pretty much on point.
And this nigga's in way better shape than me, but that voice is terrible. It might be that video. How many views does it have?
57,000. So
How many? Oh no, this
Where the other one has million?
Yeah, this one had at least 500,000 when I saw it, and it was only out for like a day or two. Go to his actual page.
Maybe that's it right there. Yeah, maybe they dropped it.
It's right there at the top, probably. What is that at? How long ago?
2
was it?
million 5 months ago.
5 months ago.
State of our union.
Is that it?
That might be it. No, that is because this shit goes crazy, bro. This is a good ass video.
Because it's like it's at least it's several minutes long.
Right. This is it. This is a good ass video.
I'm Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and I'm running as an independent candidate for President of the United States. I grew up in an America that seemed to have achieved its promise as an exemplary nation. Modern democracy had spread from one nation, ours, in 1776, to 6 by 1865, and to 190 by the 1960s. We had become the city on the hill. We were a moral authority around the globe. Our government, institutions, our Congress, the court, the regulatory agencies, and even the American press were renowned for their integrity, and they were revered worldwide. Other nations wanted our American leadership. They knew the difference between leadership and bullying, which is something our current leaders seem to have forgotten. We were the template of liberty, proof that for a country to thrive, its people must be free. Free to speak, free to worship, free to build great companies, free to start small businesses. We were the freest country in the world, and by no coincidence, also the most prosperous. Working Americans could provide for their families on a single salary. They could buy a home, raise a family, save for retirement without mountains of debt.
He's cooking,
We made the best music. We made the best movies. We made gold standard automobiles that everybody in the world wanted. We made blue jeans. We reconstructed Europe. We put men on the moon. We're the world's healthiest, best educated children. Our productivity, ingenuity, our can-do spirit were the envy of the world. We had confidence in our strength, our capacity, and the limitless potential of our country. Yeah, we had serious racial and environmental problems, but in the heady days of my youth, the environmental movement and the civil rights movement were picking up steam. My father and some of his allies were fighting to eliminate the last pockets of hunger in Appalachia and the Mississippi Delta and on the Indian reservations. And we became for the first time a true constitutional democracy in this country with all races voting and holding political office. Other countries aspired to be like us, and our children grew up proud of their passport, proud of their flag. My uncle, President Kennedy, left us a legacy of peace and the hope of ending the arms race and winding down the Cold War. Those were the traditions of freedom, prosperity, and peace that my father, my uncle, and Martin Luther King Jr. were striving to protect and advance. In the half-century since their deaths, we've lost touch with that vision for our country. And I want to tell you right now that we can still restore that America, the America that almost was, and yet may be. But we have to start by being honest with ourselves. Neither my uncle nor my father would recognize the version of America that we have today. We become a nation of chronic illness, of violence, of loneliness, depression, and division, and poverty. Our great cities are becoming tent encampments, modern-day Hoovervilles filled with undocumented immigrants and dispossessed Americans and people living in their cars, plagued by mental illness and addiction and despair. Our border has come under the control of criminal drug cartels that traffic in desolation and fentanyl and in busloads of desperate human beings. Our children are drowning in a crisis of alienation, of dispossession, and complete disconnection from their communities. We've lost far more of our young people to drugs in the last decade than in the 20-year Vietnam War. We've printed 9 centuries worth of money in a little over a decade and spent $8 trillion on regime change wars. Those wars have made America less safe, our country less strong, and the world far less stable, while sending prices through the roof as our infrastructure falls apart. Tens of millions of young Americans no longer even dream of owning their own home. What happened to America, the land of opportunity, where you could be sure that if you worked hard and played by the rules, that you would have a decent life? All the new wealth of the last generation has gone to the billionaires and to transnational corporations, while our tattered middle class, our infrastructure, our industry have been hollowed out from the inside. Instead of promise, we've left our kids sick and drowning in debt. The public debt has gone from about $5 trillion under President George W. Bush to $34 trillion today, and U.S. household debt is at a record high of $17.3 trillion. If you include discouraged workers, our true unemployment rate is 23%. Young parents face housing, grocery, and childcare costs that are unaffordable. Too many Americans are living bleak and hopeless lives, dreading the one medical emergency or the car repair that will tip them over the edge into homelessness. We rank 40th globally in our people's health and wellness. Out of the richest countries in the world, the United States is 35th in child poverty rates, just above Mexico. We rank 36th in literacy and 45th in press freedom. We have one of the highest cancer rates in the world, and our life expectancy now ranks 59th, according to the World Bank. That's right behind Algeria, which spends less than 1/30th per capita of what we spend. But even these grim figures hide the full picture of our dire health crisis. We now have the worst health outcomes in the rich world, the highest maternal mortality rates, the highest number of gun deaths per capita, and the highest number of teen pregnancies. We lead the world in obesity and chronic disease. According to CDC, 60% of Americans have at least one chronic condition. When my uncle was president, only 6% of Americans had chronic disease. And all of these plights fall heaviest on our young people. 4 in 10 of them suffer depression, and half of them have considered suicide. 1 in 10 has anxiety. 1 in 10 has ADHD. 1 in 5 is obese. It's time for us to say enough is enough. We were once a free and...
So 1 in 5 is crazy.
Yeah.
But he cooking.
Yeah, he's good.
This video is like that.
Yeah.
He definitely on some doomsday shit.
It's a great video.
Like in terms of like what I want to hear my president say.
Yeah,
that's what I want to hear.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, how do we get back to all that other shit?
Yeah,
this
because
shit sound crazy.
yeah, like how do we? Because I like them 6% numbers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No, it was exactly the way you said it. Right? It was just like all the positive stuff in the beginning that was
And
making
make you proud to be an
hopeful.
American.
Yeah, I was just like, oh man, yes, things used to be like this, and he's like, yeah, we should go to this. But once he started saying all the stuff that was wrong, I was like, oh Jesus Christ.
Right, yeah. Like we're fucked out here.
Yeah, he had me over here doing the math on how much debt I have compared to the average household in America, and I'm like, yeah, I'm average.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I divided my shit into the 17 trillion.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm one of them niggas.
It's crazy, bro. Nah, that was some real shit when he said they're looking. One medical bill or one car repair to send them over the edge. That's some real shit.
Yeah. That makes you like, you have to like, sometimes you have to choose between like this bill or my rent or saving my life. You know,
Yes.
because I have a concern or something like that, but I can't afford to look into it.
I'm going through that right now with my dog. Shit.
Yeah.
My dog has to get his leg amputated.
And there'll be like even more information about that coming up.
Yeah, I'll have more information about that next week because this week I'll be kind of preparing everything.
Yeah.
But we will be asking for donations and stuff like that because I'm going to need help because goddamn, it is not cheap, y'all.
We're not in Canada.
It's not
or
cheap.
Sweden.
Hey, yo, we got to shoot one of them ads for De Niro, yo.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
An ad like this for De Niro, yo.
Yeah, low key.
Like De Niro's America.
Yeah.
Do you have old footage laying around?
Oh, of course. Yeah,
I'm about to say, I know you got mad B-roll of him.
Yeah, right.
No, you should do this just like this video, just show like start with all the positives of De Niro. He used to be like this. Things were great. However,
show like his Wake County paperwork.
Right. Yeah,
like
yeah.
he was.
got him.
I rescued him before he was euthanized.
Slow zoom on the paperwork.
Yeah.
Read the whole paper.
And show a close up of his thing, and
Like
like,
the
hey, this is
ASPCA.
what's wrong,
And
and all that stuff.
show how it started and how bad it's gotten. Literally, it's gotten terrible over the last year.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Because it's been slowly growing for like 5 years,
But-
and it literally
and you
just
said
blew
it
up.
It feels like the last.
that you're talking about, right?
You know for sure,
I
but
really
it feels like the
noticed
last 6 months. It's
You
like
know, the last 6
expanded
months
crazy.
it just went crazy. all
Yeah,
of a sudden.
it feels like it expanded crazy in the last 6 months.
Because it was on a slow growth to where it was like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, it was slow.
And it was fine. Even the doctors was like, don't mess with it.
Yeah.
But then it blew up so fast. It's
Yeah.
like it went from being able to be something that could be managed
Yeah.
to now he has to get his leg amputated.
Yeah.
It was a softball at this time last year. Now it's like a basketball.
Or a grapefruit.
Or a grapefruit.
It's
or maybe a
huge.
grapefruit.
Yeah, it's one of the melons.
Yeah,
It's definitely one of the melons.
It's definitely one of the melons. Yeah.
Not the cantaloupe. It's like cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's low-key like a cantaloupe.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah.
top of his leg.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like almost a volleyball, yeah, or like a cantaloupe, yeah, something like that.
And then, like you said, but then it seems like he was about to do that thing of like, however, the hope he was going to bring the hope
Back.
in, right?
He's gonna bring the
So
hope
that's
back,
what you
for
would have
sure.
to do in the video. However, you know, if
Yeah.
you give us some money,
Yeah, because that is one thing. I did get his blood work, and he's fully healthy.
yeah,
Which
yeah.
is the good
So
part.
that's the good news.
Yeah, that's the good news because the doctor called me and was like, yeah, I'm kind of surprised, but like his organs run better than some dogs that are only like five years
Word?
old. Yes, like
Yeah.
he's like the
Well,
only.
he's had a really good active life though.
He has, and he was pretty much saying, literally the only thing that you can tell that he's old if you look at his X-ray and his blood work is that he has a little bit of arthritis in his spine.
Okay.
But that's
But
probably
that's-
that's normal for
yeah.
for
That's
his age.
that's normal
That's
for a
not for
12,
dogs,
almost
yeah.
13-year-old dog.
Yeah.
And it's not even bad to where the nigga's like crooked. He runs still. You know
Yeah,
what I
he's
mean?
he's still happy when he sees everybody too.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah,
gets
he's
He don't
it.
even limp
Like-
like that. That's what's crazy.
He don't limp. Yeah. So
even with the cyst, yeah, or whatever.
yeah, so that tumor thing, whatever.
Yeah,
With
whatever.
With your small donation,
Yeah.
you could greatly improve the life, the quality of life.
And
Let's
that's
get
another
Robert to
thing
do it
too.
for
He
us.
turns 13 this year.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's
man.
health wise, I'm like, this nigga might go to 17. Low key.
No, probably. Yeah.
Because if he's in perfect health condition
Yeah.
internally and he turns 13 in December, I thought 15, but I'm thinking it might be 17. Might be another 5 years with this nigga.
Yeah.
And he's a mutt. He's not purebred. Yeah, you in there.
Yeah, and he's a
Yeah.
and he's a mutt, so
Yeah.
that kind of helps their longevity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I was
reminds
just
me of,
looking
like,
them
old
up. They
dogs.
do have like dog prosthetics. I don't know how well those work.
I don't think you'll need one.
Yeah, I don't think
He
so.
might
I
be
saw a
just
lot of videos of dogs just getting it popping with one
With one
leg
off.
He'll kill that. Yo,
for
he
3 legs.
will kill that tripod shit.
Yeah, yeah.
The I think if it was the actually the back might even be easier on
The
him.
back is easier
Because I was
Yeah.
gonna say
The back is the
notice
easier
it.
The back is the
Yeah.
easiest, but I saw a lot of tripod one like the front.
In the
gone.
front.
They got
and they
four.
were, and they was chilling.
Yeah, they walk on all four. It don't matter.
Shit, my
that much.
sister's cat is one leg.
Oh,
Which,
shit.
which would be fucking hilarious because then I'll have to figure out how to take a picture with them.
Which is the same leg? Is it the same leg?
That'd be even crazier.
That
I
would
don't
be
know.
really crazy. You
Might
have
be
to have
the
photo
yeah.
shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twins.
You can't stop a cat though. Like
Yeah.
unless you put wheels on that bitch, like you ain't stopping a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably take like any leg. It don't matter.
You think he'll run like because he doesn't run? Does he run still?
Yes.
He kind
Oh,
of.
okay,
I've
so
seen
He's
him
out of
jog.
control. He's out of control.
Yeah, I've
Wow.
definitely seen him jog.
Recently, the last 2 days, he's been running so hard, he's been breaking it open, and I've been dealing with fucking blood baths.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Okay,
yeah,
he still
like-
has the energy then.
Yeah, he's still got the energy. I'm like, I have
yeah.
got to get this thing because I can't keep cleaning blood up everywhere.
no,
like,
Every time
it's
you
getting,
run,
it's getting
yeah.
crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I have to get this. I have to get his leg amputated.
There's
Yeah,
nothing
too
you
much.
can do at this point, like to
Because I
mitigate it,
can't.
yeah.
I don't have a normal life right now at all.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
with him,
Yeah.
I genuinely do not have a normal life. It's like consistently trying to keep his leg from being infected and keeping it bandaged because of the fact that it's like tumorous skin, that doesn't heal. It'll never get a scab.
Right.
So now that
It'll only
he's opened up a secondary hole.
Just be a whole nother
today.
world.
So
Yeah.
now he's got 2 wounds that are wide open.
Yeah.
And it's like they're not going to scab over and heal.
Right.
So it's like I'm constantly dealing with this seepage.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Wild. That's wild.
Yeah. So yeah, you have to get rid of it.
Yeah, I have to. I got to.
How much does it cost?
Oh,
They were talking
about-
4,000 here.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But that was just this place. So like
Yeah.
Jeff said, I'm gonna hit up NC State because this might be a great learning lesson for them, and they'll do it for free.
That might be the case. That's good.
But I also looked up a place online. I looked up some organizations that might donate money. And then I also found a place that specializes in amputations, and they had the prices online in Orlando. My mom lives in Orlando. So that's I can always just drive down there. We can stay at my mom's house for a week or 2 while he's doing the bulk of his healing.
Yeah.
Get the staples out or stitches out and then come home.
Yeah.
And they were only $23.50.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So literally already half the price.
Yeah,
outside of getting some sort of funding, like I need to figure out exactly who I can get funding from or whatever like that. It'd be easier to raise $2,500 than it would be for $4,000 as well too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna figure it out, or maybe if I can get lucky, NC State to look at it as a great case for their students, to be able to let's do this amputation, and you know what I mean.
And worst case scenario, they will do a pretty good payment plan on it. Also, it's my understanding. You could like do it in installments or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, that's it. I think though for this episode. We're gonna get up out of here. We'll see y'all next week. Homeroom this week is gonna be late because we're recording it Tuesday night instead.
Yeah, I think.
So homeroom will be actually recorded Tuesday night.
Yep.
Everything will be pushed back a day,
One day.
minus this show.
Yeah.
So homeroom will actually be coming out on Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Yep. And
LOI the show will be coming out Thursday at 6 p.m.
Okay.
But Three Oaks, that's all regular.
Monday.
Yeah, but everything else is gonna be pushed back by a day.
Okay.
But that's it, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, everything to 30 Podcast. And we'll see y'all next week.
Stay safe.
Peace.
Peace. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention too, like